enemies, exes, ops, stalkers, clout chasers, anyone I might be so rudely forgetting. Welcome back to Taylor Television. No Wi-Fi edition. I wasn't planning on going live. Literally, the sink is running. I was about to wash my face, and then I tried to take a thumbnail because I have no internet, and I went live. So, what's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Monday. Let's smell it. I know enough to know that this might be the only rose I get all year, so I'll appreciate it, you know? My rose bush has something very wrong with it. You kind of just hope that, like, problems will solve themselves, but I don't think this one's going to. Can you guys hear me? Hey, Roar's Life. Hey, Cowboy Vans. What's up, guys? So, the lineman, my ex is a lineman, no offense. I have to remember there's water running in the bathroom. The linemen are working on the power, so as I just went to upload my cool thumbnail that I made, and my computer turned off. I have no electricity right now. Let's turn the water off. Cat, don't go outside. Cat, don't go outside, cat. So guys, I just got a bunch of sound bowls to do sound healing. You know how we've been doing breath work and energy healing? Can you guys hear me okay? Well, maybe we could just go live. I don't have good like 5G inside my house, but I thought maybe we could go live outside. Can you guys hear the birds? Hey, Sha. What's my plan for this summer? A vacation? Probably not. My kids do see their dad for 2 weeks once a year in the summer, so I will have some time. Let me just get a towel. It's wet. That's what she said. Hold on. Red or blue? Red or blue? Red or blue? Red. Okay. You guys hear these birds? You guys hearing that? Wow, it's so... Where are you? Show yourself. Do you hear this bird? I don't wear sunglasses. It's really good to get early morning sun in your eyes. It gives you code to be healthy. Hey, Martin, what's up? Oh, there she is. That was a cardinal. I knew it. The sound's okay, but the picture's grainy. Hopefully it gets a little bit better. I'm just on my Wi-Fi. I'm not on Wi-Fi. Yeah, maybe a little vacation for myself. Maybe. I haven't even had time. Shut the fuck up. I haven't even had time to plan my backyard birthday party. So this stream, maybe it's going to be a little bit messed up because my service is not good. But anyway, guys, hi, happy Monday. If we can't get this popped off, honestly, I can't really do a lot of the stuff I wanted to do in this situation today, but we can just have a talk. We can just have a chat. Hey, what's up, Jungle Boogie? Hey, Cowboys for Life. It's so annoying that this is like all crooked or whatever, but we're just going to work with it. We're going to go with the flow of it, guys. Hey, shut the fuck up. Linemen, they're like, no offense, but like linemen are just like annoying because like I dated one and they just like their whole personality is like being a lineman and they think it's like God's gift to humanity, but it's like, is it? Are you sure about that? Backyard birthday party. Yeah, what's up, Sam's Eyes? Hey guys, good morning. Hey, let me see. I was gonna set a poll and then as I went to do everything, I lost my power. What are you focused on this month? Let's see. Avoiding burnout, weight loss, saving money, your career. Okay, vote in the poll, guys. Let me know. And don't forget to like the stream. Everybody did. Thank you. Yeah, they're not neighbors. Hey, Batty Lynn, they're not... Yeah, these neighbors are actually really annoying. And it's funny because my neighbor who I've had issues because I lost my mind because the dog was barking at me for a couple of years. And yeah, let me see. Maybe if I go a little bit further away from the house. This is my garden, and this is where I held my little birthday party for my boyfriend. And that's what gave me the idea to do it for myself because it was literally so cute that I was like, oh my God, we don't want to have all this crap in the back. Will I be able to see the screen with the light? That's even worse. I'm trying to get a good shot here, but I don't know if it's possible. I feel like further away from the house, I have a little better service. But yeah, guys, this is really cute, actually. Let's just keep this. So yeah, I threw a little garden party, a very impromptu garden party for my boyfriend's birthday because I met him like a week before his birthday. Will this scar on my face ever go away? Probably not. Girls, don't pick at your face. Nana Blue, hey, what's up? I'll do a garden tour for you guys. So yeah, I had a really cute little garden party back here for him, and it gave me the idea, like, I should do this for my own birthday. Ha, ha. And that was comedy. That was a joke, because I haven't even had time to send out a birthday invitation, which brings me to my theme of June, which is resetting, refreshing to avoid burnout. I am very quickly, I can feel it in myself, avoiding burnout. It's very fun to be in love. Yeah, it's great to have a boyfriend. I wasn't looking for one. So I think there's an element of that, you know. I just was kind of getting like my whole independent solo life off the ground, as you guys know from watching me. Hey Siddharth, good morning. Hey Daniel, I know it's blurry. My Wi-Fi's out because they're working on the power grid. So you guys saw that I was like just getting my stride, being happy as a single person. And I guess that's when they always say it happens, that you fall in love. But I'm like, nah, that shit won't happen to me. Only hard things happen to me. And then I met a really great guy, and now I'm in this whole relationship, which I'm very grateful for and very happy about it. My body language. I'm very grateful. I'm very happy. I really am. It's just, it's kind of introduced a whole new thing into a whole new area of my life when I was really struggling to just maintain the base level areas of my life. And so this past month has been quite frantic, because if you guys know me, I have to get lip balm, but if you guys know me and my channel, like, you guys know I have no free time. And now, like, a lot of my free time is spent, you know, building my relationship with my boyfriend, and he loves me and I love him. Let me get lip balm real quick. I got some new stuff, guys. I have all this new sound healing equipment. I'm so excited to share it with you. All right, since I was gonna do some skincare stuff with you guys, but we can't really stream inside the house. There's no Wi-Fi, and my 5G, like, I don't get good service in my house. So we're just gonna be outside today. I'll show you some good stuff, but we're just gonna do my, I guess, emergency beauty routine, which would be Lumify eye drops and Aquaphor. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Hey, T-Bone, what's up? Hey, Zone, how's it going? I was live yesterday? Maybe? Yes, I was. This is Taylor. She's working to change your life. Tay's 40 in 10 days. June's theme is rest, recharge, reset, and our color of the month is pastel pink to represent resting and not thinking too hard. That's right, Cowboys for life. Hey, VZX Batty, thank you for noticing. Hey, Big Nook, what's up? Are you getting a tattoo with your boyfriend on your neck? If I get a tattoo, it's going to be on my face. Be real. Nana Blue, how are you? Yes, my Wi-Fi is slow. It's not even Wi-Fi. It's just 5G. I just don't understand why, like, 5G can, like, control the entire world, but, like, my cell phone doesn't work. Kind of weird. Kind of sus. Can you pin my last comment? Can you make it more clear, Cowboys for Life? When I read it, I think it might confuse people. Will you make the comment a little more clear? And I'll pin it. I appreciate you, Cowboys. I appreciate all my mods. Thank you for being in here. Rezi, Martin, Jungle Boogie. Anyone else I might be forgetting? Shuriken technically is a mod. Yeah, this blemish that I picked at, I swear, I always say I learned my lesson, but I really learned my lesson on this one. I might have a scar for my whole life. Thought angels are meant to be in heaven. What are you doing here? Yo, what's up? I'm with Mary. Mary brought me. Mary finished a whole bottle of champagne last night. Baddie behavior. Baddie behavior. And I have my rose. I'm the queen in the garden right now, aren't I? My dad actually brought me a bunch of beautiful roses. My boyfriend works at a nursery and he brings me flowers every time he comes over. But yeah, guys, so, you know, it's like I posted on my Instagram. Also, follow my Instagram if you want to be part of my Instagram giveaway. I don't know what I'm giving away yet, but it'll be something lit to celebrate my birthday. So you get everything you ever wanted, right? So I've been working full time. I can't believe how chopped I look in this light, but you get everything you ever wanted, and then you realize that this shit is still hard. You know what I'm saying? Sam's mod on Mish Gang. Yeah, Sam's a mod on Mish Gang. Hey, Yoda. Hey, Christian. Hey, Goat House. Good morning, guys. You never use Instagram. Keep it that way. You don't need it. It's an old school Mary statue. Yo. So I go to buy this. This is when I was really at rock bottom of my life. I was like, I need all the help I can get here. So I go to the store to buy my Mary statue because I'm a good Italian woman. And I go to take her, and then she's got the house behind her, and they're like, oh, no. The statue's $300, and the house is another $300. I was like, bruh. Mary's would be homeless for a minute. I had her in my house for a really long time because I was afraid someone would steal her after someone stole my mountain bike from the front of my house. Now she's out here in the back. You really got to mount these into concrete. I don't know if people are really making a habit of going out and stealing Mary statues, but I don't trust anybody. No cap, Taylor's can be shining bright like a diamond. Really? I hope it looks like that on the camera because I don't feel like that. Hey, Goat House. This is Taylor. She's working to change her life. She's 40 in 10 days. June's theme is rest, recharge, reset. The color of the month is pastel pink to represent resting and not thinking too hard. Good girl. Thanks, Cowboys for Life. Thank you. My mother would love that Mary statue. This is pretty common in Italian and Latino households here in New York, at least. Thank you guys for loving her. I'm glad that she's in the stream. I'm glad that my rose is in the stream. It could be the only one I get all year if I don't spray this plant down with some Rose X or something. But yeah, guys, I have been flying very close to burnout because I was already spread too thin before I met my boyfriend. And now I have like this whole other person to consider and spend time with. And he doesn't speak English. So it is a huge mental load on me to speak my second language all the time. I speak Spanish, but he speaks to me in Portuguese, and I don't think he understands that it's very difficult for me to understand Portuguese because I only speak Spanish, and I think Portuguese and Spanish only share between like 60 and 80% of the same words. I'm losing weight. This is too big on me, guys. So, while he's speaking his native language, I'm speaking my second language, and it has been really hard on my brain, If you don't know, you haven't known her for so long. What? Thank you, EDC. Hey, Radine. Please say Sito Kolepi. Sito Kolepi. My mom had one in Belize. They got to visit. Yeah, they're common. Getting closer to God could have been an option. Hey, you know what? Was I gonna say spirituality? No, I wasn't. Getting closer to God, I guess I didn't even think of that because that's just such like an inherent part of my day-to-day life. But yeah, you're right. You're right, Aston. Of course, that would have been a great option for the poll too. And the next poll we'll set, guys. Don't forget to vote in the poll. Let me know what you're working on this month. And yes, you're right. The next poll, we should add getting closer to God. I appreciate that. Hey, Irfan, thank you for the compliments. Sanisev Yoram Chak. Hey, Ali, what's up? My day's going well, Jason. How's yours? He speaks Portuguese. I speak English. I speak to him in Spanish, but he speaks to me in Portuguese, and it's hard. It's exhausting, I'll tell you. I love him, and I love being with him, and I'm very happy about our relationship. It's just I have a lot going on. I'm a single mom. My kids have big, busy lives. I'm building like several businesses out of my home, and I just didn't really feel like I could put any more on my plate, and then I did. So I just am now having to work hard to make sure I maintain my energetic boundaries and that I don't lose too much of my energy in the things I'm doing, because I need to maintain my energy for my YouTube community. Like I've expressed to him, like that is my #1 priority above everything. You guys know, if you've been watching my channel since November, I set the goal to become the hottest, happiest, most successful version of myself by my 40th birthday after my life hit rock bottom with that man. And I've been working nonstop since November to improve my life. And I've burned out on it several times. And like I always tell you guys, when you don't feel like you can keep going on the self-improvement stuff, you just got to rest and not lose the progress that you've made. Aston, you want a boyfriend? You can get one. I show you guys everything I did. You can literally watch my journey live over the last 6 months. This whole live stream journey started with a date that I actually walked out on because it was so bad. And I was just so burned out on dating. I bought this for myself as a birthday gift. I was so burned out on dating, and then I decided, like, yo, let me just work on myself. I wanted to grow my hair out. So I started this like year-long hair health journey last year. And I realized, like, with all this stuff I want to be putting in my hair, it's actually not even practical to date anyway because my hair is always filled with oil. So I decided to prioritize my hair growth and just taking care of my skin and just getting into my queenergy, which I've been doing all day, every day on stream since November with you guys. If you've been watching, don't forget to like the stream if you're in here. And I really do think doing all that personal growth work is what helped me attract a very well-suited partner, I don't know, it's just like we really are very similar. Wait, what was funny, Cobra? Thank you, Fast Slot. They tell me I'm ugly all the time. You're a widow. I'm sorry to hear that, Austin. I've been divorced twice, so I definitely can relate to, having love and then facing life single. Not that it compares in any way to being a widow, but I can definitely, relate to being locked in and thinking that that's going to be the rest of your life, and then you know, God, you plan God last. I'm really sorry to hear that you lost your husband. Okay, so this is my hand pan. Thank you, Sarit-san. It's from Pacific somewhere. I keep saying I'm going to buy a bunch more. I have a lot more. I don't like shopping, so when I find something I like, I buy a lot of them. I don't know how to use this. We're going to play with this today. And I did buy a lot of this. I did forget to buy the black skirt. I have it in black. This one's a little too big. I'm usually a medium and a large, but I've been losing a lot of weight lately. So now I'm a medium and a small. So maybe once the power comes on, we can sit down and we can order some stuff from Pacific somewhere. You guys actually were on stream with me when I ordered this. How old am I? I'm 39 years old. Yes, that's a fig tree. That's actually just one fig tree. So my dad's didn't survive, but mine did. And I think it's because of the burlap privacy fence I have behind it. I built a fence and I didn't want to spend too much money on the outside because I'm totally gut renovating the inside. If you guys want to learn how to totally renovate a house from scratch, follow me, because if I can do it, you can do it. I'm literally just a girl. Nah, just kidding. I'm like super smart and capable, but we all are in our own ways. These don't sound as good as the mallets. So, yeah, and so we did this fence. My dad and I built this fence to keep the deer out of the vegetable garden, and I put that burlap just so I could have privacy with sunbathing and stuff, and it actually wound up really well insulating my fig tree. And so my dad lost his fig tree last year, but I didn't, so I'm really happy about that. Did she break up with Pedro? Fuck no, I didn't. AMS, how dare you? You can come on my stream and talk that shit to me. No, I didn't break up with Pedro, you silly goose. I'm going to take off battery mode, low battery mode, and I'm going to turn on Do Not Disturb just because we don't have any Wi-Fi today. So I want to make sure that we're operating with everything we got. Two truths and a lie. Boa tarde. Bom dia. Tudo bem? Mucho prazer. I'm learning my Portuguese. I'm fine. A little bit tired, but my mind is steely, so I'm in warrior mode. Yo, red fishing, same. My mind's tired, but I'm here. Taylor, this girl gave me your number, but I think I'm fumbling. All right, why do you think you're fumbling? You might be, you might not be. You need my help. I'm here. Hey, Fabi, I'm 39. Bonjour, bonjour. Hey, red fishing, I'm great. How are you? Sanisev Yoram Irfan. Too many crazy people, wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, but that's the thing. Thank you, Martin. I'll learn a way to work those two things out. What do you mean? Like managing my energy in the relationship, Martin? I just saw your comment. Good job speaking Portuguese. Obrigada. Eu sou do Nueva York. Eu sou do Nueva York. A minha mãe é do Nueva York. Now do Brazil. Is that right? My mother's from New York, not from Brazil. Can you say you silly sausage in a British accent? Oh, you guys put me on the spot with the British accent stuff. It's so cringe. No, I can't. It's like so weird. Like, why can't I do it? Is it just because I'm embarrassed of how bad it's going to sound? If that's the case, that's a stupid reason not to do it. You silly sausage. That's the best I got. And I lived in Hong Kong. I know a lot of Brits. But I don't know, man. My British accent really leaves a lot to be denied. I mean, a lot to be desired. My patois is way better. This is my hand pan, guys. Don't forget to vote in the poll. Let me know what you're working on this month. I am working on, it's my birthday month, and I'm sorry, I've been dealing with way too much bullshit, okay? Way too much bullshit. And I am drawing a hard line against bullshit in my life in June because I'm a 40-year-old woman now. Well, I will be in 10 days. All right, I'll be a 40-year-old woman in 10 days, and I'm just not here for that bullshit. I've got stuff I want to do for my own life. And I'm sick of prioritizing everybody else's shit over my own. And then you grow to like resent these people you're doing it for, but it's on you. It's on me. It's on me to protect my energy and surround myself with people that, you know, understand my reasonable boundaries. And if they don't, the door's right there. There's several doors. There's one downstairs. You can go out the garage, at the back slider. It's all good. You two will find a way together and become a great couple. Yeah, the language barrier. It's just, yeah, it's not that I'm complaining. I'm just explaining the factors that have been leading to my cognitive decline. Hey, David, what's up? Thank you for being a member. Welcome to the 40 Club. Thanks, Kawi. I got 10 days left. I love Pedro and the children in an American accent. I love Pedro and the children. Yeah. You're so beautiful. Thanks. I love Kat. Why doesn't every American have Mary Poppins as a reference for a British accent? Probably because that was our first exposure to it. I almost feel like also like Peter Pan. Does that family in Peter Pan have British accents? Man, cantas guerrita. Que es guerrita? You're so beautiful. Thanks, guys. Hey, Owami. What's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm here to motivate you to have a great week. Who do you think will win? Portugal versus Germany? Portugal. That's my hot take. I don't know anything about it. Is it pink? Yes, it's very light pink. It looks white in this light, Matthew. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Carol. What's up? Taylor, can you speak Korean? Annyeong. Annyeong. That's it. Hey, Jerry Blueberry. Which is more goated, snow bunnies or chocolate bunnies? Chocolate bunnies, right? Snow bunnies, you know, come on. Be a grown-ass woman and pay for your own cocaine. Be real. It's Rora's life fault. She said something about the breakup, so I assume it's Botox. Yeah, no. When will Jessica come live? Jessica's actually in Italy right now. Yeah, Logan, I can talk fast as hell. I don't always, but when I'm trying to talk and read, I try to read every comment because I really appreciate you guys being in my stream and taking the time to write to me. Hey, Afar. Shout out Casa Rodriguez. Do I like Roblox? No. I'm an adult. Hi, EZWS. Hey, Mike, what's up? I'm from New York, Aria. Can you show us your chocolate starfish? I don't have one of those. Actually, I'm not eating sugar right now. I'm doing keto. I subscribe and like your channel. Can I get a shout out? I already shouted you out. Yeah, Casa. What does the breakup have to do with Botox? Ah, he's tripping. Tay, are the kids on summer break? They're not. You're goated. Thanks. Stream Elden Ring. Should I level up my character like Elon? I'm 39 years old. Hey, Lignum, what's up? Yuck, keto. Yo, I know, but I gotta lose body. I mean, I don't have to lose body fat. You guys always get so triggered. Your body's fine. You're not fat. Other people are like, yes, she is fat. She's obese. She's disgusting. How dare she have a camera on her phone? But like, either way, if you think I look great or you think I look like shit, it doesn't matter because the only person whose opinion matters is your opinion of yourself. I got this for my birthday. Woo! Where do you live? In the Hamptons on Long Island. Yeah, Roblox was good. My kids used to play it. I saw a funny meme. It was like this girl had high heels inside of sneakers, and it was like me layering shoes in Fashion Frenzy. I actually did film a video last week about planting potatoes. These are the rest of my seed potatoes. You guys want to do some gardening today? You guys want to plant some potatoes? You guys want to do a garden tour? I just got up to get a table for my metal drum, but we're on a different topic now. That's my rhubarb. That's my garlic that I never harvested last year, so I left it in for 2 years, maybe even 3 years, we'll see. I didn't have time or energy to make signs for my potatoes, so everywhere I planted them, I just put a piece of the potato on top, so I knew that those are blue. The ones with none are yellow, waxy potatoes. I'm growing potatoes to make gnocchi. That's my favorite food. So these are all potato patches. I guess the deer have been in here already, so I need to do more deer proofing. But this is my thyme that I grew from seeds. This is my oregano and my lemon balm. These are all the beautiful flowers my boyfriend brought me, which are just one of many. A pepper plant, because Dylan's going to do his own pepper patch this year. This is prickly pear, which is native to Long Island. Long Island has a native cactus. Long Island has a native cactus. Did you hear that? Do you have any kids? Yes, I have a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old. Thanks, Red Fishing. Good idea to plant potatoes? Definitely Taylor Television. Yesterday they were like, you look like Taylor Swift. I'm like, no, I don't. Taylor Swift's not fuckable or hot, and I'm both. All right, so that's, yeah, native. This is more garlic that I never pulled out of the garden because who has time for that shit? And then I got a couple tomato plants just because, like, why not fuck your entire summer up over 5 tomatoes? And then this is my asparagus patch that for some reason didn't really take off this year. I don't know if the moles got to it or what, but like you can see right here, this is a little spear of asparagus right here. Call me Britney Spears, call me Taylor Spears. That's a little spear. Delicious, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of weeds growing over it. I did weed it out in the early spring, but the moles were through here, so I don't know if it was the moles. This used to have artichokes in it. I try to plant things that are perennial or biennial because if you're going to be planting and working on a garden, why not plant stuff that comes back every year? Like the rhubarb is perennial. These right here are blueberry bushes. 1, 2, 3. You're supposed to like vary the types of blueberries that you use so they can like cross-pollinate. That's like apparently a way to get bigger yields of blueberries. I've never gotten a single blueberry because I don't wrap them or take care of them and the birds eat everything, but yeah, I had artichokes here. So artichokes are in, ow! I should have shoes on. That was in my foot. Artichokes were in here. They're a member of the thistle family. They come back every other year, but they died. My asparagus patch, it was like 4 years in the making. You have to wait like 4 or 5 years to get a really good asparagus patch. And This was supposed to be year 5, and this was like the one year that it didn't actually grow, so whatever. That's the poison ivy that taught me that people weren't just being dramatic and poison ivy is real. I got poison ivy back there. I went online, I was like, yeah, poison ivy is actually real. Everyone was like, we fucking know. Yeah, we could have told you that. Okay. I thought allergies were just people being dramatic until my kid was like deathly allergic to nuts and potatoes. I used to have some lavender back here. I did have some lavender back here. My boyfriend did some very aggressive yard work back here. So, but I appreciated the help and I wasn't about to micromanage him. He's an agricultural engineer. So, if something got killed, something got killed and that's fine. These look like these are leftover poppies from some wildflower mix, which I haven't even had time to send out a birthday party invitation for my party on the 14th. I meant to like scatter wildflower seeds and I meant to do a lot of different things. You guys want me to keep going with the garden tour? Don't forget, guys, let's start off the week on a good note. Think of 3 things you're grateful for. I'm going to change the poll to the gratitude one. How can someone speak Germany? Be from Austria, like Rezi. He speaks German. You're making a train gown for an award show. Better not be Cannes. There's no trains allowed at the Cannes Film Festival. Did I say Cannes? Better not be Cannes. Hey, Epic Film. What's up? Hey, Aria. I planted some onions a few months ago and they're huge, but I don't know when to pull them. I don't know when to pull them either. I feel like onions, I never did onions because I think they take up a lot of space. Do they take up a lot of space? I don't remember. Poison ivy is all too real and I can prove it if I have to. Go Stanza. How did he get poison ivy? What's the reference? Okay, back with dropping the little one school. Okay, so are you back or are you dropping the little one at school? You really like this theme. I look like someone Hollywood famous. Well, thanks. I'm going to be YouTube famous. Fuck Hollywood. It's an award show at your school. Nice, Roar's life. Can is so American. That was low cans. That was hilarious. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, guys. That was trashy. Girl, I had the same issues with my blueberries and asparagus. We need to figure it out. So you're an MC and a performer. That's awesome, Roar's life. My godson was the MC for our school's talent show. So with the asparagus patch, there's got to be something over the off season that we can be fertilizing it with. But for me, I honestly think it was the moles. And asparagus definitely did grow, but it got like really ferny really quickly. So I'm thinking that if I get the moles out of that area, which I don't even know how it's possible because they're underground. I don't know. The blueberries, I know I need to wrap and fertilize for sure. They're getting good sun. I need to wrap and fertilize those. And it's like the 3rd year they've been in my garden. So they should have a fighting chance at having some blueberries this year. Grow some weed. Nah, no thank you. I paraphrased it. George was talking about Festivus. Oh, it's real and I can prove it. I only planted 4 of them and they didn't really take a lot of space compared to some other plants I planted. Can you plant 4 to a square? The compliment. Germany is a country and German is a language. I guess that's what Aria meant. Oh, okay. You started your first marijuana plant this year. Good luck with it. What do you harvest those in like the fall, right? October? You're back. Let's get motivated and get it done. I'm on the struggle bus. Yo, I was on the struggle bus. Can we get a jiggle? I don't think that's the kind of jiggle you were asking for, but I got you. Oh yeah, my fence is broken. My dad was supposed to come over and fix this today. Yeah, Nana Blue, struggle bus? Yo, I'm on the struggle bus. Every single thing. Every single thing. Remember how in April we did the month of mental clarity and my entire life fell apart? Well, I had a very similar weekend to that because I didn't maintain proper energetic boundaries. And that is a lesson learned for myself. So I was actually just getting this table because I thought maybe my little hand pan drum would be like good on the table. And then we'll go do the front yard garden tour. It's fun to grow. Yeah, weed, that's cool. Yeah, I'm going to be lagging a little bit, guys. The power company is working on the power lines. So I don't have any Wi-Fi today. Thanks, Jigsaw, though. I didn't realize that was you. Hey, Jigsaw. Welcome to my members. Thank you to my mods. Hey, Taylor. How you doing today? It's my first real week of summer break. I'm focusing on my mental and physical health this month. I ended with a 4.0 this year. Congratulations. CBC, that's amazing. I'm focusing on my mental health this whole month. It's my birthday month. Thanks, Team Mill. I appreciate that. Monument of beauty, once filled with energy when looking at you. You're very beautiful and sexy. Thank you, Kamal. Let's turn to God. Rezi, let's go. We need to drive this thing. The stream's a lot better sitting here. Cool. Good, good, good. Thanks for subbing, Lewis. Cout lacking. I love you too, SS Rafe. You're from India. Hey, Samar. Dhanyabad. Dhanyabad for being in here. So maybe if the stream... Oh, there's a little bug on it. That's very natural. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Oh, this is very natural, guys. I got my rose. I got my Mary. disturb. How does a phone call lag my phone even though I'm on do not disturb? It pisses me off. Dhanyabad is thank you in Hindi. Ignorance. That's me. Oh no, we need to U-turn, Resi. Michelle gets shotgun. Yo, shotguns? I lagged. I know, I got a phone call. Let me find out who called me. So yeah, guys, I'm doing a full mental reset this month, okay? I'm reclaiming my life. You guys know how I've been working on improving myself since November to become the happiest, hottest, most successful version of myself. Well, I definitely I overachieved that mark of what I thought I could achieve. When I started this in November, like I was like saying it and I was like faking it till I made it, but like I never thought that everything was going to turn out like this. Thank you, Emily Ann. Thank you. Your mods are weird. That's a fun comment. You're fucking weird, bro. Your mom's weird. Michelle said she missed the bus. No, the bus is here right now. We're here. So yeah, guys, this is the beginning of the month. We're going to lock into our new theme, which is going to be rest, recharge, and reset. We're not burning out, okay? So we just ended, especially as moms, right? We just ended the spring. We just got through the last part of school. June is going to take us out of the school year, put us into the summer. So I think it's important in the transitions of the seasons. We're going to have the equinox. So I think it's important in the transition of the seasons to re-establish our goals, right? And our objectives. To jumpstart, I got a new workout app. I'm going to start journaling. Nice. I just got it today, Nathan. Yes, I want to start bullet journaling. You're trying to be retired. Yeah, Kevin, why trying? Our mods do an amazing job. Thank you guys. I'm weird too. The host is weird too. Hey, Shirok, baby. Hey, Samuel. Someone's shouting. I'm definitely weird. Yeah, like I'll take that. I'll take that compliment. Weird's the only game in town as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, guys, it's cool to be weird. It's 43. What? You're 43, Kevin. What are you doing? You're trying to retire. I'm trying to be retired by 50. I want to still work, but I just want to build a $30 million fortune so that I have the option because I want to be able to spend time helping my children raise my grandchildren. Now that my boyfriend's 26, maybe I'll even have a baby. What do you guys think about that? ADHD, heavily. This is medicated. Good morning, Michael. I'm great. No fucks given. What's up? Good morning. Where are you from? Long Island, New York, in the Hamptons. Calming music. I got this whole set of sound bowls, guys. I would take you inside, but there's not going to be any service. I'm going to do sound baths for you guys because we've been doing a lot of pranayama breathing, EFT tapping. We'll do some of that at the end of the stream. How old are you now? 39. Wait, what's up, MMM Mooney? Wait, what? We'll catch her at the next stop. Yeah, come on. Michelle, get on. Your boyfriend's 26. Yes, he is. Everyone used to say, what's the youngest age you date? I'd date a 17-year-old if I wanted to, all right? If it's, I think that's legal. My son was saying, my son is 17. Nah, Dylan will be 17 in June. Dylan was telling me 17 is not legal. When I did it in China, it was. I think. I'm kidding. This is all a joke. It's all comedy. This is for entertainment purposes only. I never dated a 17-year-old. Never, ever have I ever done that. But isn't like the age of consent all different in different states? It's like 16 or something. I don't know. You're from Pakistan. Nice. I help my friend, but I work traveling the world as an engineer. Oh, that's cool. So does my friend Shah. Now I just want to chill in my house. Maybe you can do some kind of like consulting business where you hire out other engineers and just take a cut off the top. Yo, John, what's up? I look like Uma Thurman. You're my poison ivy. We were just talking about poison ivy. I thought it was a myth. And I was like, fucking weaklings. I'll fucking clear this poison ivy out. God's protecting me. God was like, bitch, respect me. I'm like, okay, poison ivy is real. Everyone's like, we already know. MMM Mooney, what's up? Sure, it's legal. Who can blame you or your partners? And why? Love is love, isn't it? Well, yeah, but not when you're grooming children. My age is 39. I'm 23, so I can make the cut. So that's actually so funny. No, Caesar, I'm not single anymore. Uma Thurman's a great shout. I love, that's my bet. That's the person I would most want to look like. Besides Hailey Bieber. No, just kidding. If I had any celebrity to look like, it'd be Dua Lipa. I would choose Dua Lipa. You're a naughty lady, huh? Pay me and find out, bitch. Finish the meme. What's the meme? I don't know how to do a song yet. I just opened this today. Yo, girl, name a famous girl boy streamer. I don't know any. I don't watch YouTube or the internet. Oh no, I watch YouTube, just not streams. I don't want to do anything. Crazy X takes all the cash for children. I'm not allowed to see because she, oh, Kevin, I'm really sorry about that. Work on yourself as a man. Not that I'm saying that you're lacking anything as a man. I'm saying that because the outside world is always going to be waiting to take us down. I've been through 2 divorces with narcissists and abusive men, so I can understand. I have full custody of my kids, but that's because their dad didn't want it. So I'm not saying that you need to improve yourself, but I'm saying that's where like the empowerment comes from, right? That's such having no access to your kids and being drained financially by your ex-partner, that creates so much goddamn frustration and just, I could imagine such a feeling of powerlessness. And I've been so powerless so many times in my life and like victimized, that really the way that I've climbed out and like elevated my life past those things is just focusing inwards on myself, right? Because there's no amount of personal, that's the thing that can't be taken from you, right? So just invest in the things you want to do that grow you as a man, and something around you in the energy shifts when you invest all of your resources into growing yourself as a person, as a man or a woman, you know? Trust me, I've asked if I'm the narc. That's why I'm not. Oh, yeah, I know. I've been there. I never thought about grooming, not even implied. I think it's cute to have a relationship with a woman who's a little older. That's what I was thinking when I said, no, yeah, I don't know. There's so many trolls in here, so I don't know where people are going with it. I didn't think you were implying grooming. I was more saying that for my own branding. I just had to get that on the record. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Any tips on getting stronger bones? Yeah, actually, jumping, impact, doing impact and weight training increases bone density. Shout out Aaron. Oh, damn. Shout out Aaron. I actually have a program for prisoners to improve their lives. Did I wear makeup? No, I don't have any makeup on. I didn't even wash my face today. We were talking about something else. Oh, well, I date a 23-year-old. So that's funny that you guys say that. So I used to just like be open to dating anybody because I wasn't really looking for anything serious, and younger guys tend to be more fun just because life hasn't beaten their ass yet, you know? And I'm like kind of like a young person in my mind, and I don't give a single fuck about anything on a level that most people can't relate to besides like teenage boys who still like have their moms taking care of them. So I always was kind of on their same level, but I probably was like selling myself short, even saying that about myself. But I guess I've always kind of been cast in my life as like a fuck up. So I guess in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, like I'm a teenage boy in my mind. But I'm really not. I'm actually like a pretty established, successful, grown ass like woman, if I'm being honest about who I am. And that took a healing work to like come, I guess, to comfort into like accepting that I am. Because I guess it's at a certain point easier to not take yourself as seriously because it kind of lets you off the hook of like achieving things. Jumping always ruins your cartilage. Well, not necessarily. You could do rebounding on the trampoline. And that also will clear out your lymphatic system. Wait, let's see. What'd you say, Ryan? It depends on the person, but instances of all sorts of bad conditions seem to go through the roof when the mother's over 40. Oh, having a baby over 40? Yeah, it can go either way. Ma'am, fix yourself. That's what my whole YouTube channel's about. Panties today or commando? A lady never tells. 69-year-old. Yes, that's me. I enjoy being in the house. I have a mortgage on. I've traveled for business, thinking about leaving the UK. Okay, Kevin, where are you thinking about going? I'm from America. I'm from Long Island. So anyways, I was always just like dating whoever. And then I started talking to this guy who was 23 years old, and like he was really good looking. And so I had my phone background was Tommy Fury for a long time, like this hot ass boxing picture of Tommy Fury. This guy literally looked exactly like Tommy Fury, and he was 23 years old. And it gives you that feeling like this guy's got to be too good to be true. But I was like, fuck it. He was definitely a catfish. So, spoiler alert, I'll just tell you, this guy was a catfish. But who cares? Am I really gonna go out with this guy anyway? No. Did I have time to go on a date? No. So it was just kind of funny that I had this guy as my phone background, and then all of a sudden this like guy that looks exactly like him is in my, oh, hey Hannah. Martin, thanks for greeting everybody. Hey Hannah, what's up? So instead of telling myself this guy's too good to be true, I was like, fuck it, we ball. That's really funny that I even attracted a catfish that looks like this guy, right? Tommy Fury, come on. I'll leave it at that. So he's a cheater. He's disgusting. I would actually never even date him. But you're thinking about asylum in America? Okay, cool. Why do you need asylum? Asylum from what? How do I attract a white girl? No, I don't know. Hey, Hannah, what's up? I made a successful loaf of bread. Hey, Jasmine. This instrument, I don't know what it's called. I always wanted one. So I bought one for my birthday. So with this guy, I really started thinking about, like, he was like, you know, super attractive and whatever. And I was just like, what am I really gonna talk to this guy about? And I think that like shows some personal growth here as a woman. I was like, let's be real. No matter how attractive and buff and how much energy these guys have, like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this guy anyway? And he was definitely a catfish, and I wound up stopping talking to him. But then Pedro and I met. And I thought, because the language barrier, Pedro's birthday was the week that we met, and I thought he was saying he was 26, turning 27. But then I saw his ID and saw that 1990 birthday and realized he was 25, turning 26. And so I had been on the apps or whatever. I never really used it, you know, but you just never know who you're going to meet. I always tell people when you're single, when in doubt, always go out. Tinder is why I got my live stream career started. I have met great girlfriends on dates with random guys from Tinder. You know what? So what? So you waste an hour of your night going out with some guy that you don't want to see again. So what? You get dressed up, you feel good, you know, you get some like attention. It's just good for your feminine energy to go on dates, you know, as long as you're being safe and making sure, you know, that these guys are cool or whatever. So on Tinder, after I realized like I have no interest in that 23-year-old guy, I was like, let me set my age range up to like 27, right? Guys approaching their 30s. You know, I'm 39. Like that seems like maybe it could be more passively interesting to me to date. And then it's like God sent me a 25-year-old and was like, I'll meet you in the middle. Can you do 25? And I was like, I could do 25. I could do 25. But get over here. Back soon, Taylor. If I don't see you, have a great week. Thanks for being here, Jungle Boogie. You too. You dated a 40-something-year-old as a 25-year-old. I'm single, by the way. How was your experience with that, John? Jungle Boogie, we love you. Thanks for modding. I would duck you whole day long. Duck me? Do you like to take responsibility? Yes. It's actually taking accountability for yourself is your only power in the world. On my channel, I always teach about how I was victimized by these abusive men. But while you can be victimized, you don't have to pretend that didn't happen. Identifying as a victim actually keeps you disempowered. So I decided to turn my whole life around and rebuild it from rock bottom. And in that moment, I really had to take accountability for the ways that I was actually abandoning myself, right? The world is a mirror of our inner world. Our outer world is a mirror of our inner world. And we tend to see and attract what we are. We don't attract what we want. We don't create what we want. We create and attract what we actually are. And I can remember looking at this man just crying hysterically and screaming at me, and he was just disgusting, and he had no hygiene, and he was on drugs, and he was an addict. And I was just like, what about this man is reflecting back to me something I am inside? And while that's like the last thing you want to admit or I guess acknowledge about yourself, that's really where our whole power lies to change our lives. My day's going great, Mr. ER. Hey, Oatmeal. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me so much hype. You really motivate me that I can actually help people. Why do we go for toxic people? Childhood trauma. Yeah, but like it's time to leave that behind. You know, so we have to look at the ways in which people abuse and abandon us and ask ourselves, in what way are we abusing and abandoning ourselves? And I was abusing and abandoning myself in lots of different ways. And I really got a handle on that since November by setting, you know, themes for each month of my life and a weekly focus. So the theme of this month for June, when I turn 40, is to rest, recharge, and renew my commitments to the life that I'm building, you know? Wait, what's that guy's YouTube channel? You doing the same thing? I don't know. This is called a hand pan. I just opened it. Hey, Red Pink Heart, what's up? Hey, Young Sheldon. I think it's called a hand pan. So what do you like in a man? It's funny you guys are asking me this. I like a traditional masculine, strong, conservative, you know, man. Provider, protector, just like a classic. And you guys always ask me this question, and I realized it was hard to describe. And so one day I finally just said a cowboy. Like, I want a fucking cowboy. If you really want to know in one word what kind of guy I'm looking for, and my boyfriend's actually a real cowboy. Isn't that crazy that happened? I don't think so. I went for a narc and I'm an empath. I thought to meet an empath I needed to be a narc. No, I just can't be arsed with the games and enjoy being alone. You miss your children. Hey, Red, what's up? A steel tongue drum. Are you discovering Pedro right now? Well, yeah. But yeah, it was just crazy because like you guys would always ask me what kind of man I'm attracted to. And in one word, it was cowboy. And I finally said that on one stream. And then I don't know how it works. Doesn't it sound nice? It's the steel tongue drum, technically. A hand pan's different. Oh yeah, the hand pan's got all the dimples. A steel tongue drum is what it is. Hey, a.a, you missed me. She had kids and was a great person. I appreciated how accepting she was. The new technology gen is rotting people's brains. Yes, yes. So while the new technology is rotting people's brains, I am seeing girls in my daughter's generation come back to like trad wife values, because I do think that there is a sense that this is untenable and unsustainable, especially as AI starts to come in the picture. And I think, the pendulum in society always swings one way and then to the other, right? And the Overton window of expectation moves. But I really do think that the pendulum swung so far one way with the trans agenda and the COVID scam and everything like that, that now people are reconnecting with like authenticity. Even you can see the kind of content that's doing well on YouTube. It's like not jump cut, overproduced Mr. B shit. It's just real people sharing their lives, Can you play my favorite song? I just opened this. I love that thing. Did they come with a dripper? Because rain is sacred where I'm at. What do you mean a dripper? Like a rain barrel? Do you like to study? I did not like to study. No, studying was very difficult for me. I like to learn, right? I'm definitely a lifelong learner. I have a lot of books, and I actually broke my addiction to technology during April, my month of mental clarity. So I think your inner world is represented in your outer world and vice versa. And so in March, we focused on getting the house organized. And then in April, we focused on getting my mind organized. And the main things I focused on week to week on the stream were getting back into a reading habit, getting off of my scrolling addiction, stopping watching news and the media, and then taking a day of silence a week. I like what I'm doing too, right? Yeah, narcissists do attract empaths and vice versa, but it's our job as an empath to have boundaries. And a lot of the times, being an empath is actually born out of trauma and a crossing of your boundaries when you're younger. So yeah, that stuff all goes hand in hand. John Connor, who's John Connor? Do women like thin guys? I mean, without muscles? Everyone has a different preference, but I know that, there's some women who are into skinny men, but pretty much all women like a strong man. Whether or not you look muscular, it's all about strength, right? It's natural for women to be attracted to strong men, just like it's normal for men to be attracted to beautiful women. Am I Christian? Loosely. How to deal with wisdom tooth, hurts a lot, dentist, Advil and dentist. Lonely Pikachu, you good? Hey, young Shelton. Oh, Lonely Pikachu. I thought you were calling me a Lonely Pikachu. What happened with you, Green? I never got his question about his girl problem. Good tone quality, Bone. A light touch with the mallets is important if you want to avoid the harsh metallic sounds. Someone like with a vibraphone. I don't even know what a vibraphone is. What's a vibraphone? What's up, Lonely Pikachu? John Connor? Is that the guy in the Matrix? Not bragging, but I'm very strong. There's nothing good for you for being strong. I think that a lot of people take like healthy confidence as bragging or a lack of humility. But I think it's cool to feel good about yourself and be proud about your strengths. Thank you, Emily. From the Terminator. I knew it was from a movie. I haven't seen any movies. Let your smile change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. That's a good one. Rezi, you need that advice. Remember you were saying how nobody will smile back in Austria? That's good advice for you. A vibraphone is like a metal marimba. What's a marimba? How to deal with internet addiction. Maroof. I use an app called Opal that actually time blocks out my phone so I can't go on certain apps a lot of the time of the day. But not starting your day picking up your phone. So the way I broke my cell phone addiction was to force myself to read 5 pages of a book before I even touched my phone. Also getting a regular alarm clock so that you don't, the first thing you do isn't pick up your phone every day. Maroof, those are my quick tips. You got a job working with dogs. Congratulations, Craig. Is that instrument you're playing a hobby or a job? I just opened it up. It's just a hobby. I haven't even had a chance to plug in my pottery wheel that I got for Mother's Day. But I got a huge set of singing bowls inside too. I want to do sound baths because I'm a Reiki healer and an EFT practitioner. So I wanted to work this into my streams for relaxation and gratitude. Wisdom tooth. If it's sore right now, use salt water to rinse or garlic. Chew on the garlic on the sore side. Okay. Or strong painkillers. A marimba's like a large xylophone. Okay. Now you got me. I know what a xylophone is. In Kenya, we have marimba. What is that called? This is called a steel tongue drum. A steel tongue drum. I have not seen any movies. No, I haven't seen the Terminator movies. You might need antibiotics, yeah, or at least an anti-inflammatory like an NSAID pain reliever, and a trip to the dentist. But yeah, the natural remedy of garlic could work too. And just maybe make it a hobby. Hi. Give me the Nirvana drumming. Nirvana was the first music I ever owned. Narcissistic people are more relevant these days because social media and IRL streamers show this false personification that it's dire to be the main character. So, Canatique Gamer, I think you're right about that, but I think because there's so much artificial in the world. Très beau? Ah, merci beaucoup. What do you hate the most in a partner? Dishonesty. So I think, hey Shouty, what's up? What's up, Shouty? Hey Robert, sub added dear. Thanks, Big Banana TV. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Yeah, Charlie, it's relaxing, right? I think that people's discernment, I think we are coming into a new age of consciousness on the earth, as stupid as that sounds. I don't think it sounds stupid. It sounds normal to me, but you know, for all you, and if you're a normie, it might be the first time you're hearing someone say some weird shit like that, but I'm just kidding about calling you a normie. Oh, beautiful cardinal. They like the sound. I think we're coming into a new consciousness on earth where people's discernment is much, there's like this red spider crawling all over this. People's discernment is much more accurate to the fake shit. And I think that like the AI and all the fake streamer stuff and all that, the influencer culture is dead. Like there's that little, I don't go on social media that much, but I'm noticing there's like that trend of propaganda I'm not falling for. So people are getting woke to the fact that a lot of society and marketing is propaganda and they're not falling for it. My favorite actor or movie, I had a movie I liked, but I can't remember anymore. I like The Holiday with Kate Winslet. I don't have a favorite actor. Hollywood is demonic and satanic. Views poppin'. Thanks, Jasmine. June 3rd is the beginning of the Age of Aquarius. Yeah, the Age of Aquarius. Often try to grasp the current zeitgeist. Yeah. The ex I dealt with, I swear his narcissistic tendencies were generational, or at least a reflection of how he saw his dad treated his mom, which made it a million times worse. I've been seeing a lot about discernment on the media. Yeah, guys, Hannah, Jasmine, Plan 3, Yogi, everybody. Suf Baya, I actually can't marry you. I'm sorry. It's a steel tongue drum. We have a firefly in the chat, guys. Or a wasp. I think it's a wasp, actually. So, yeah, the narcissism, I think the rise in narcissism on Earth was actually to activate the souls of the empaths into learning to build boundaries and strengthen themselves as we usher in the new wave of consciousness that's going to come onto Earth over the next 26,000 years. Yeah, your health is your true wealth, not your money or power. Your body is your temple. I agree completely. That's why when people ask me if I'm Christian, I say loosely, I don't believe in the church, but I do believe in Christ consciousness. I don't believe it solely resides in Christ. There'll be growing pains, a.k.a. massive earthquakes. Yeah, you've got all the solar flares, all the sun's activity. Thanks, Evan. I appreciate it. Neurotypical people are just copies of copies. I do think there's a lot of NPC going on. Not that any of it is better or worse, guys. Everything is you pushed out. Have you guys heard of the concept of IPO? Everything is you pushed out, EIYPO. There's nothing, narcissists are no worse or better than empaths and are no worse or better than NPCs. Everything is just a different 3D manifestation of the same exact quantum energy at its core, is it not? Thanks, Lila. I need to subscribe to your channel and like the video because I find your content thought-provoking, plus you're pretty. Thanks, Plan 3, I appreciate that. A pretty face never hurts anything. Hey, Black Bull. Hannah, yes, it's past trauma. Yeah, a lot of trauma can put us into states that we don't want to be in, but that's the thing. It's not what happened to us. It's what we decide to do with it going forward and to re-empower ourselves. That actually is what my whole channel is about. When you get that pottery wheel going, maybe try to catch a throwing stream where the thrower talks to the chat. Some of them are really good and really willing to explain the techniques they're using. Great tip, Ryan. Thank you. Why are you dating a cholo? What's a cholo? How are you? Hey, Sindana. God bless. Sindano, nice to see you. He was also very manipulative, mentally, physically abusive. It still baffles me to this day that I'm still dealing with the consequences and he's unbothered. He was too young. Yeah, I'm still dealing with the consequences of toxic men that I've dealt with. Yeah, a lot of highly successful people are narcissists because that's what it takes. Your face is rotting. Oh no, I didn't know. That's crazy. Hopefully I'm okay. What's a cholo? Can we be best friends? Sure, you guys are all my best friends. Thank you to my YouTube family. Thanks for being on my channel. I love you all. No, it is projecting. A cholo is a Mexican gangster. Oh shit, don't threaten me with a good time. I was actually gonna date 50 Cent, but then I decided I didn't want to date a murderer. No offense, 50, but he like definitely killed people. And I just thought like, yeah, he's highly successful. Like, yeah, he's a gangster and a badass, but like, do I really want to be dating someone who killed someone? Not really. Am I an ex-user? Of what? Be more specific. Can I say your age? I'm 39. I have 10 days left in my 30s. My 40th birthday is on June 11th. My name's Issa. Hey, Issa. Hey, Jasmine, what's up? Jasmine, what's been going on? You been making any videos lately? I haven't had any time to even buy underwear or send out a birthday party invitation for myself. So I haven't checked in on your channel in a while, guys. Subscribe to Jasmine Improve. Subscribe to Resi4Fan. If Chill Sal comes in, subscribe to Chill Sal. If Mish comes in, subscribe to Mish. Thanks, Evan. Hey, from New Mexico. Yo, what's up? Is Tito's from New Mexico? Settle a bet, Ellie Griffin. I just want to say I think you're beautiful. Thanks, Noreen. I appreciate you. Keep shining too. Thank you, Maroof. Guys, thank you for the compliments on my beauty. I really appreciate that. I don't wear any makeup, but I do go really deep into the skincare I use. It's actually all tagged and linked in this stream, but I do tint my eyebrows and my eyelashes because I'm blonde. So I do tint my eyebrows, I tint my eyelashes, and that really does help bring out my eyes. And they'll offer it for you as a service at the esthetician, but you don't need to pay. Hot girls save money. Hot guys save money, guys. I do my own nails, and I don't paint them because that's toxic. I only paint them on a special occasion, but like I manicure my own nails. And I tint my own eyebrows and my own eyelashes, and it's a really high maintenance to be low maintenance thing because you wake up looking like your eyebrows are groomed and you are wearing, yeah, Tito's the vodka. And you look like you're wearing mascara. You're welcome, Jasmine. You've been in a funk. You don't know what's going on, Jasmine. You're leveling up. That's what's going on. You're integrating your growth, because I'm in a funk too. I'm integrating my growth, okay? And so this is what I explained to you guys. I'm writing this program called Garden in Your Mind. So I think a lot of us, especially because capitalism benefits, especially the peak capitalism we're in right now, benefits off of us feeling lack and scarcity. So it leaves us yearning and striving and feeling like we need the next thing to feel good and achieve what we need to achieve. And it makes people lose sight of the fact that not every season is a season of growth. Do you see any tree that just grows and grows and grows and grows? Do you eat any healthy food that just grows all year long? No, right? What's a healthy food? We'll say a tomato. Don't worry about salicylates or alkalinity or carbs. Let's say broccoli, something low carb, all right, broccoli. Don't worry about the heavy metals in the soil, guys. Don't worry about the glyphosate. In this thought experiment, there's none of that, okay? We're in the Garden of Eden, okay? Oh, let's call it an avocado. Avocado, okay, avocado, because avocado's got protein, fat, and okay. Avocado, perfect food, God's perfect food. So when you plant an avocado seed, you don't expect to be beautiful cardinal. You don't expect to be eating avocados that day, right? And then after, maybe this isn't the best. Okay, we'll use I don't know how avocados grow. We're gonna use broccoli. So when you plant a broccoli seed, you don't expect to eat broccoli the next day. You expect that there's gonna be a period where you're gonna look at the garden and it looks like you haven't planted anything, right? We accept that about a seed. And then you're gonna nurture it, and you're gonna put in effort to it, and you're gonna have faith and trust and patience, and you're gonna wait for that broccoli seed to break the surface of the garden, right? But once it breaks the surface of the garden, are you gonna expect to eat the broccoli that day? No, okay? Then you're going to have faith and patience, and you're gonna continue growing the broccoli until it gets big enough to eat, right? Then you're gonna cut the broccoli, then you're gonna eat the broccoli. The next day after you cut the broccoli and eat the broccoli, are you gonna wonder why there's no broccoli to eat in the garden? No. You're gonna understand that you just harvested. Hey, Janola, welcome to my members. You're gonna understand that because you just harvested the broccoli, now there's a season of dormancy while you re-nourish the soil, place the vitamins the broccoli took out of it, maybe plant a good partner crop that will put the nutrients that the broccoli takes out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Jasmine, let's focus on one thing today and get it done, even if it's just sitting here doing 5 minutes of meditation or reading. Guys, you want to do a gratitude and breathing practice? How are you? I'm new here. Hey, Rohan, thanks for being here. I'm great. How are you? Life's great. Tahir Khan, you're a human being. We all are. You'll become better and you can overcome anything. Hey, Saram. Yeah, come through, avocado. Yeah, I don't know how those grow, so I couldn't use it for my analogy. Are you really tired right now? Yes. I was diagnosed with emphysema bulle on my left lung a few months ago, and I triggered my death anxiety. Only found out that it doesn't limit your life expectancy at all. So, yo, it's honestly, you always have them tint your lashes too. Nice. Yeah, the death fear is real. Every time I get a pain, I'm like, that's it. But you know what? Most things are usually nothing. And if you have faith and trust that you're going to be okay no matter what, it really does alleviate so much of the stress and anxiety in life. Speaking of gardening, you have some nice melons. Thank you. Hey, Grant, Joyoshi. Hello, too, from USA. Yeah, I'm in New York. Everyone's welcome on the bus, guys. Yeah, it's a Taylor Television bus. Get on, bitch. We're healing. Get in. We're making our lives better. We're improving our lives. Religion was created when the first... Yeah, religion is a way to capitalize. The religion is the government of our souls. Hey from NJ. Hey, Jesus. Hi from Long Island. Hey, Gianna. Love from Bangladesh. Hey, guys. Go back to sleep. I wish I could. I got to come on here at 9 o'clock to do my Monday morning motivation stream. But Jasmine, do you get what I'm saying about being in a funk and how that's just that's just representative of the period of dormancy that we need to be able to grow things? Guys, what hair products do you use? It should all be linked in the stream below. I use a lot of different hair products. I'm on this extreme hair growth journey. My hair was falling out because I was with this terrible guy, and I've been focusing on my hair growth for a year, and now I have all this new hair and a widow's peak, and my hair literally grew over a month, over an inch in a month. It's actually getting quite expensive. But I would say the main thing I use to grow my hair is rosemary oil, and I do an oil mask with this Indian oil called amla oil, which I was using castor oil at first, and that definitely felt good too. It's just castor oil is very thick and viscous, and then you can't brush your hair through when the castor oil's in it. So I use rosemary oil. I use this stuff called amla oil. I use coconut oil. I use the ordinary multi peptide hair density serum or something. And I use a red light vibrating scalp comb every day with lavender. I actually tried to charge it up to use it on the stream today, but as soon as I did that, the power guys turned the power off. I'm on the ocean side of America. Yes, Martin. People in the chat, you have the ability to overcome anything what life is throwing at you. You're stronger and smarter than you might think, and you're a soldier on the battlefield of life. That's so true. Yeah, everything has its season, Jasmine. So you're, que buena, que estás? Estoy feliz y simpática. Hi from Ireland, Cork City. Do you actually grow cork there? I just found out that was a plant. Oh, and the vitamins. Live Scalp Pro vitamins, baby. I was actually plugging those yesterday. I'm not going to bring you guys inside with me because the stream will lag because we are not on Wi-Fi, but I'll grab a couple of things I use for my skin and my hair real quick. So maybe I got some charge on my oil comb I can show you guys. So I actually use a brand called BL hair oil, and then I add fresh rosemary oil to it to bump it up. And then I will take my vitamins while we're on stream because other than that I will forget. And have any of my other hair stuff here. Yes, I do. I'll show you. I actually need to do this today. I use one of those little silicone scalp scrubbers. I use scalp scrub, but I promise you guys, hot girls and guys save money. And as much as influencers will try to convince you that you need to buy all this expensive shit because the more expensive shit they can sell you, the more money they can make off of the commissions of it. But if I'm being honest, guys, all of the stuff I use is like drugstore tier pricing, and you don't need to spend a lot of money to take care of yourself. And that's something I especially want to my daughter's 14, and that's definitely something I especially want to share with teenagers that come into my stream because I want to be a good example. And I get compliments on my skin all the time. I literally have never gotten more compliments on my skin than when I'm drinking water, sleeping, and using my sheet mask every night. Oh, let me grab those. I'll show you guys. So sheet mask, I go in the beauty Reddit sub, or I used to when I used to use that phone a lot and be addicted to my cell phone. So on the Reddit sub forum, skincare addiction, over 30 skincare. Oh, Lulu, get back in there, you cat. Ow, she scratched my foot. So in the skincare subs, like women, I don't know, like you learn stuff that helps your skin, and then you want to buy more and more and more, and it really does become kind of an addiction. I was seeing all the brands, even Rora's Life. When Rora's Life was in here, she recommended me like some crazy brand that was so expensive, and I was like, girl, you live like this? So anyway, I was in the forum, and it was a Korean girl, and she said, in Korea, we use sheet masks all the time, but I noticed that like American women consider them kind of like a splurge, or like an extra thing. And so someone commented that's because in America, sheet masks are very expensive, and they are. They're like $5 a piece. So you buy them as part of like your special whatever spa day. But they were like, in Korea, they're so much cheaper. So I went on Amazon and I found this brand called Dermal. And I wouldn't have bought it if not for the fact that somebody left the best review on every single one of them. Like they've got different numbers on the back. And when I get a product like this, I generally assume they're all the same because I'm from America. So I just assume everything's a scam. And so they have all these different numbers on the back. And I would just assume that they're all, hey, happy June. Thanks, Barry. It's my birthday month. You got the Neutrogena Milk Face Watch and the Hydro Boost mask. Amazing. My face was so soft. The masks were on sale at Walmart. $2. Okay. Those masks will also go. The Neutrogena Hydro Boost line is the line I use for everything Nana Blue. I'm so excited that you're using it. They will go on sale. Buy one, get one half off at Ulta. The Hydro Boost mask also. But that's awesome that they were cheap at Walmart. Because those usually retail for about $5. I do have some masks that cost $5 each. Those are like, I use those like once a week, but these are the ones I use every day. These are less than $1 a piece. These come from Amazon. I think it's $10 for a 20 pack. And that's, I actually got the 40 pack this time because I know I like them. It has vitamin, green tea, herb, pearl, aqua, a coenzyme CoQ10, snail. The main thing you want to make sure is that they're made in Korea and that there's all Korean writing on them. That's how you know it's the real shit. Koreans don't fuck around with their skincare. If it's from Korea, you can trust Korean skincare. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't fucking know. But I have never gotten more compliments than when I've used one of these sheet masks every single day. I also use a brand called like At Home Aesthetics or something, and those are from Amazon. Those are $5 each, so those are $20 for the 4-pack. But those are the hydrogel masks that fuse onto your face over 3 or 4 hours, and I definitely do notice like a noticeable boost and wrinkle reduction and a real plumpness from those. So I'll use those once a week. I use the cheap dollar ones every night as many times a week as I can remember. But everybody, when I was trying to do a face mask every single day, people are like, what are you doing to your skin? More than laser, more than Botox, more than anything that I've done for my skin, wearing one of these Korean face masks every night has been the difference in getting complimented on my skin like crazy. You're gonna be 46, so your life is practically over? Yeah, or you're only a third of the way through. I guess it's whatever way you think about it. Hey, Maria. I'm gonna live to be 133 years old. Hey, Peter, what's up? Show them in the camera for a screenshot. Here you go, dermal. And so they come in a 10-pack or a 20-pack. Since I've already bought 2 10-packs, I bought the 20-pack. There you go, screenshot these. Sorry that it's backwards, but yes. There you go. You don't look like 46 for real. I was reading a comment. I'm going to be 40. I'm 39. The Neutrogena Hydro Boost is made in Korea too. That's awesome. I didn't even know that. Yeah, your life is just starting, guys. Life starts at 40. The first 40 years are just figuring out what's good and how to survive and how you're going to like live. Wisco, good morning. Hey, CJ. Hey, guys. What's up? Yeah, 46 is really young, guys. I'm going to live to be 133 years old. So if you're sick of me, I'm just getting started. So yeah, Korean girls were asking why American girls don't use these. Apparently American girls don't use these because they're expensive, but these ones are not. So if you guys want to get into a nightly self-care queenergy ritual of face masks, that is what I would suggest. I have to put them in my Amazon store so you can buy them through my link and I'll get a couple of cents to, you know, take care of my family and build my fortune. Okay, so that's skincare, right? That's skincare related, but you guys did ask me about hair care. Also, quickly about Hydro Boost. That is a good mask. Did you notice that it's got like the little prickles on the back? Is that a bottle of Voob? It's an empty bottle of Voob for my boyfriend's birthday, yeah. Can you give me a shout out? Evelyn, shout out. Outdoor myself. Hey, good morning, Jonathan. I have no power because the linemen are working on the poles. With an attitude like that, of course his life is practically over at 40. So yeah, I mean, talking like that, brother. Would you do plastic surgery? Absolutely. I'm very self-conscious about my neck. Don't come for me, but like, what is that? What is that? What is that? We can't have that. I was so focused on keeping my face looking young that I didn't realize that like my neck and my chest were going to start getting old, and now I'm like very self-conscious about it. I actually have chest wrinkle pads. I had one on before I came on stream. It's like this silicone pad that presses on your chest and it actually really works. I sleep with a pillow between my boobs and it's a whole thing. So I was going to my plastic surgeon who does my Botox, which I just got Botox. So if I look like I'm talking weird, it's because I can't move my upper lip right now. And my whole face is very, I've actually determined after this time of getting Botox, I hate the way my face looks with Botox. I can't smile normally. I don't have my normal expression. And I really like the way I look without Botox. I just don't love that I'm getting wrinkles. So I think I'm going to reinvest my Botox budget into getting a really good laser once a year. And I was thinking about getting a surgical neck lift and a facelift because I have like this very little wrinkle by my ear that's making me self-conscious. I try not to say this stuff in front of my daughter because I know it's not healthy. I was raised to be very critical of the way I look and to have my beauty as the most important thing. And I've struggled with eating disorder and body dysmorphia my whole life. So if I seem like I'm highly critical of the way I look, it's because I spent my whole life hating myself because that's the way I was kind of raised. But thinking about going under general anesthesia when I have children, it's just not a vibe. I don't really want to get a major surgery on my face or whatever. So I think I'm looking into laser options to tighten up my neck. I have like, you can't really see it, but like right here, like in this area, like I have a little, you can never see it when I try to show it to you and it makes me seem crazy, but I have a little gizzard thing here that I'm not a fan of, and I've got wrinkles on my chest from my boobs. So I do think I'm gonna get like a really heavy laser. How are you doing with your meds? I only ask because I can't remember. I'm back taking them every day. Yeah, during my month of mental clarity in April, I wanted to get a cognitive baseline on what my attention span was when I wasn't addicted to my phone. And so I came off my ADHD medicine thinking that maybe I didn't really need it. Maybe I had more of that type 2 ADHD that was actually caused by like scrolling and stuff, but I actually do need it. So I'm back on I take like a child's dose of Ritalin. I take 10 milligrams, 20 milligrams extended release Ritalin every day, I think. These are my hair vitamins. This is Viviscal Pro. I was going to use Nutrafol, but I decided to try the cheaper brand. And you could always go up, right? If you start using something really expensive like Nutrafol, you're going to think like, oh yeah, like this is the good shit. That's what I use. And you're going to be more afraid to try the cheaper shit. I always like to try the cheapest one first so I can get a read on whether or not that works. And then I'll build up from there. You have a Sharon Stone vibe. Younger, of course. Thank you. That's a huge compliment. Thank you. The more you do, you enter the uncanny valley. Yeah, but I think I look very natural. I mean, I've been getting Botox for 10 years. I want to go buy the whole box. Thank you so much for sharing. Of course, Nana Blue, I'm so excited that you're using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. So I could never figure out what I like. The water gel cream, the water cream, some of it has fragrance, some of it doesn't. I've ordered like 15 different lotions from Neutrogena Hydro Boost, just trying to get the first one that I bought. Trying to get the first one I ever had. I now can tell you the one that I use is the fragrance-free water cream, period. It's the white one with no fragrance, not the blue gel, not the one with the fragrance. My whole skincare routine is fragrance-free, and I want to keep it that way. So yeah, that is officially my favorite moisturizer. I was too lazy to go upstairs yesterday to get my new bottle of it, and I used my Vanacream Ceramide cream, which Vanacream is also a good fragrance-free option for sensitive skin. So here, let's take my hair vitamins. You guys were asking about my hair. So yeah, my hair grew over an inch in a month, which is fucking insane. When I was with my ex, my hair was falling out and breaking so much. It was breaking more than it could grow because I didn't realize this, but split ends can actually go up the shaft of your hair and cause breakage. So your hair can actually get shorter. And then I went out to dinner with this like Hollywood movie producer guy who's like obsessed with me, or director guy who's like obsessed with me. And he was like, "Did you get a haircut?" And I was like, "Brother, I'm trying to grow my fucking hair out. What do you mean, did I get a haircut?" Because no matter what I did, my life was so fucked up that my hair was falling out. And I think that like your hair health is really symbolic of like your mental inner health and like what you're doing in your life overall. So last March, I started an extreme hair growth journey where I promised myself I was going to start being easy on my hair. And I was going to, you can break your hair just by being too hard on it with your hands. So I started washing it only once a week. And every other day than that, I would use my vibrating red light scalp oil comb. It should have a little bit of a charge. Yeah, it does. Okay. So it's got, I don't know if it's the vibration, the red light, or the oil, but I'm going to assume it's a combination of all three. And it could just be the oil, but this is actually the best way to administer the oil anyway, because how are you going to get oil onto your scalp? This is like a little ballpoint pen thing. So as you push it on your scalp, it puts out small amounts of oil. And because I started this extreme hair growth journey, I realized I can get a way hotter guy once my hair looks good. So I'm just going to take a break from dating, because you can't be dating when you're putting oil in your hair every day. Because I'm sorry, like, what are the chances you're going to catch me on a hair wash day? I just had to prioritize my beauty and my life, because as women, and you don't have to be conventionally beautiful, but as women, the way that we take care of ourselves really is the energy that precedes us. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this is all my real hair. Hey, Amelia, welcome back. So yeah, I decided to just stop dating because I didn't understand, how am I going to put oil in my hair every day? I'm not washing my hair off schedule. You could want to take me to fucking anywhere. Like, where do I actually want to go? I've kind of been everywhere I want to go, but like, I love Bali. You could offer to take me to Bali. I'm sorry. Like, no, I'm not washing my hair for that. Best wishes for you too, Flag. Hey, Amelia, I actually do remember your name. I do, and I'm not lying. What movies did he direct? Men in Black, Carlito's Way. He's a lot older. He's like in his 70s. Carlito's Way, Mission Impossible 2, Men in Black. He watches the stream sometime. He comes back from time to time to harass me. Because I had to take a really strong line with him to let him know I wasn't interested, because he kept trying to like take advantage of my naivety my desire to build my career in like film and video production, he told me that he had a script supervisor role for me on his new movie, and then took me out to this dinner, which was actually really just a date. That's where he asked me if I cut my hair. And then I realized it was just all a scam, and I just told him like, hey, listen, like, I don't know how many times I need to tell you I'm not interested in dating you. I thought you had a script supervisor job for me, and that was a lie. But he comes in here from time to time to like be weird to me. God bless him. God bless him. Should I wear a bra to work today? It depends. What's your job? Hi from India. Dhanyavad for being in here. Let me scroll up on the chat to see if I met. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Taylor, do you ever get scared? No. I actually don't fear anything. The only thing that makes me feel scared is like a weird feeling in my pelvis where I'm like, oh my God, is this the end? But if it is, it is, you know? What are you gonna do? You know? Seriously. Like, worrying is the biggest waste of investing in your energy. Worrying is praying. Worrying and fear are praying for what you don't want to happen. So I've really trained my brain, and it took 10 years, but I have diligently worked and trained my brain to only believe in the things I want to be true. And it's completely transformed my whole life. Thanks for the question, Oatmeal. Mega Shadow after 5, your video. I'm a big fan of you. I like your dress. I mean, you're close. Can I get a shout out? Yeah, shout out Casa Rodriguez for the 3rd time. I want to go buy the whole box. Oh yeah. Sharon Stone vibe. Thank you guys. Sorry if I missed any comments. I'm really trying to read them all. You ready for the ice bath now that your path is defined? I heard, hey, Josui, vosa taodi. What's taodi? Você. I know você is you. Eu gosto você. So no bra. There you go. Hey, yo, what up, Chazzy? Thanks, Vivian. Hey, Hans. Hey, Lord. Fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. Yeah, I think even that's like a toxic spirituality concept. I've been listening to a bunch of stuff about the Gospel of Mary, and I think sin and fear of God is actually a human concept meant to control people. Beautiful baby doll. Thanks, Craig. Guess what? I got sent out of class because of my stupid ADHD. Well, what's up with that? What's up with that? You don't want to let that shit define you, Amelia. I hate to be the one, but he might be lying. Who, Noir? There's some thirsty people in here always, Jennifer. And the girls need to be free. Martin, none of the things define you. You don't have to claim them as part of you or your life. The good thing about life, and also the scary part, is you can start over anytime. Guys, that's what I always say. Improving your life and changing your life, the reason why that's so scary is because it's so hard to already not like certain parts of your life. And so long as you don't try to change your life, you can always kind of delude and convince yourself that things could be better if I just did this, or if I just decided to do that thing. But once you start to actually decide doing those things, that's when you're coming up against the truth that maybe you weren't going to be able to do it the way that you thought. You can always do something, but maybe not the way that you thought. And I think that every human, if you're living a life that you don't like, you're also living in the shadow of deep down knowing that you actually could change your life at any given moment. And that's from a philosopher called Gurdjieff. I forget what his first name is, but Gurdjieff. It's like Gurdgeff. It's like some Austrian name or something like that. And so he refers to that as the terror of the situation. I actually wrote an article about it for this local magazine. The terror of the situation as a human is that we know that in every moment we're unhappy, we're actually choosing it. We might not know that consciously, but we know that on a subconscious level. Because as humans, we don't even have to wait until the sun rises the next day to completely transform our life. Every single thought that you decide to entertain and every single thing that you decide to believe is actually what's building the foundation of your life. So if you imagine like a brick is made of all little pieces of sand and rock, and I don't know what bricks are made of, I'm just a woman, but like, you know what I'm saying? And so every thought you decide to think and entertain, that is actually a grain in your bricks. And what those thoughts you entertain make up does actually turn out to be the building blocks of your life. And so I think on a human level, I should be playing the hand pan while I talk about this stuff. On a human level, I think we do have some kind of concept of that, even if we can't put words to it. And that makes human life very terrifying because we become trapped in a prison of our own making, you know? You're the most comfortable person to talk to. You made me feel so much better about myself. Amelia, that's like giving me $1 million. If I can just help one person feel better, my job on earth has been done. Yes. You're Isaac. You need a friend. We're here for you. We're your friend. You haven't got 50K. You're clearly a child. I got ghosted. How do I get over it? Vent. Choose yourself. Realize that ghosting people is such a disrespectful form of behavior, and it comes from such an inherent weakness of a person to be able to, you know, just be honest with somebody. It's hard. It's easier. They took the easy way out, right? That's pussy behavior, whether they're a man or a woman. So just realize that whatever you are bringing to the table, you still have inside of you, and you get to bring that to every table you sit at. But that person will always be a person without the backbone to be honest with people, and that's a huge detriment to their character, right? I'm sorry you got ghosted, though. I've gotten ghosted plenty of times. That's another thing. Even the hottest girls get ghosted. I'm not saying I'm the hottest girl. I'm just saying, like, even hot bitches get ghosted. It has nothing. Okay, so also remember that the way that people treat you says everything about them and nothing about you. Very often. I mean, obviously, sometimes you can be the problem, but mostly the way people treat you is just a projection of their feelings about themselves. You're a mod. Start banning people. Looks like Red Hunter is in here and has been banning people. Red Hunter, what's going on? How's the dating tea? What's up? It's called the Steel Tongue Drum. You're going to send my page to your girlfriend. She would like you. Thank you. Am I into tarot cards? I'll listen to certain tarot readers that I feel connected to just as background, but I'm not really into it. It's a steel tongue drum. You're an ex-con? No. You think you're hot and smart. I know I'm hot and smart. For a fact, actually. I spent my whole life hating myself, so you're not going to, like, shame me into doing it now. Taylor, you're amazing. That's why we love you. And listen, thanks, Oatmeal. Hey, Jerry Blueberry. Thanks for still being here. Hey, beautiful blonde. Where are you from? Long Island. We need more women like yourself in this world. Credit to yourself. Thanks, It's Wardy. I think there are actually a lot more people like me, and I think that people are just starting to value that authenticity of people, and I think that more people like me will come out as they get stronger to share what they're saying. Hey, Ace Live. You sound like a good head. Thank you. I was referring to my mental prison. Oh, I got you. Sorry. Yeah, I'm an ex-con for mental prison, Martin. You're from New Zealand. Hey, Kiwi. You subbed and liked. How often are you live? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 4 days a week. Best way to deal with ADHD? Get off watching short form content. Get off your cell phone and start reading again. Relearn your ability to read. That's my best non-medication. Oh, exercise and low-carb diet. High-fat, moderate protein, keto diet. Drinking water in the morning. Reading before you touch your cell phone. No short-form content. Sleep. Those are my best non-medical tips for ADHD. I'm not a snow bunny. I'm a 40-year-old woman. I can afford my own cocaine. Originally from Northport. That's where my great-grandparents are from, Brian. Northport. That's where my mom's from. Watching you from New Zealand. Kia ora? What does kia ora mean? How can you become a mod? By getting to know me and getting me to trust you. Hey, Dynamite, thank you. Hey, Jorge, hi. Hey, Elhami. Do you make money off of this? Yes, I do. Am I Catholic? I was raised Catholic, but now I'm just kind of a person. Still dating, just on heavy boundaries. It's going okay, just underwhelming. Stick with it, right? Because really dating is actually like a form of sharpening your own energy and finding out more about what you want. Follow Jesus. Hey, you're really pretty. I'm really young. You hate on your body because I gained some weight and then lost some. So I think I'm going to follow you because you're really pretty and I want to be you. Thanks, follow Jesus. When I was your age, when I was 12, that's when my eating disorders and my body image really started. And now I look back at pictures of myself and I was so beautiful and perfect the whole time. You know, having to lose weight or wanting your body to be more fit is just such a simple problem. It's when we tie up our whole self-worth and our whole life's value into the way that we look that we really start to get fucked up, especially at 12 years old. So, you know, it's about valuing yourself and wanting to be healthy and feel confident. But when you gain weight, it's never a knock on your value as a person. I was raised to think that my weight really exemplified my value as a human being. And I felt like to be loved and to be accepted in my family, I had to be perfect and beautiful in certain ways. And it really fucked me up until I was like 40 years old. So I'm happy that you're 12 years old and already thinking about this stuff in a healthier way. How was my weekend? Anne-Marie! My weekend, to be honest, my weekend was draining. It was hectic and it was draining. It was good, but it brought me to the realization that I need to make more boundaries around my energy. How was your weekend? Your girlfriend's named Taylor. That's a great name. It's a great name. Is it a thing? I worked with like 6 other waitresses named Taylor in North Carolina. I know about rugby. Yes, I played rugby in Hong Kong. That instrument was used in old school New York hip hop music. You know, a gangsta. I've been a gangsta. I was a gangsta. Am I Mr. Beast? You look like Han from Stray Kids. I don't know what that is. You should have been chosen for Streamer University. What is that? Are you January born? I'm June born. You needed that. That's awesome, follow Jesus. Well, I'm here for you. I'm here to be your guy's friend. That's what I changed my YouTube banner to. Taylor Television, you belong here. Welcome. Like the stream if you haven't liked it already. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So every month we set a theme. I've been setting the goal to become the hottest, happiest, most successful version of myself by my 40th birthday, which is now in 10 days. and we've been working on this stuff since November. And so I set a theme every single month, and you guys are more than welcome to follow my theme or just create your own themes for each month. Last month was fat loss with keto diet, and this month I'm still on that ship, but we're gonna focus on boundaries and recharging and recentering into our own energy, and just kind of like it's the midpoint of the month. We're gonna have the spring equinox. Every season's a good time to kind of conceptualize where you're going and what you're trying to do, especially with my milestone birthday coming up. So this month I'm gonna invite you guys to do the theme of resetting our energy, reestablishing our energetic boundaries, and locking back into our goals to make sure that the places that we are putting our energy are in alignment with what our goals actually are. Yours is on the 3rd. Nice. June birthdays are the best. Hey, thank you so much for the happy birthday, Barbara. Thank you, Harish. I appreciate that. Period. That's awesome. Theme and goals. And so, yes, so every month we do a theme, and then every week we lock into a focus on the theme on Monday. So today I was going to do a whole thing, but my power went out because the linemen are working. But today, excuse me, today I did. I opened up my sound bowls. I opened up my steel tongue drum. Before I leave, we'll do a breath work and a gratitude practice, and I did take some time to write down like what my overall goals are and what I need to be spending my energy doing. So I always am telling people to put work into the one thing that makes everything else easier, and that's why I did set the theme of March to be outer organization, because I realized that if I got my house organization under control, the fast busy pace of my life, it would make every single other thing easier, right? And so, or even like losing weight, right? Like the worst feeling is trying to get dressed and feeling like you look like shit and everything. It takes less time to work out and eat healthy than it does to dress around extra body fat, to be honest. Let's be real. It takes you 2 hours to get ready when you feel fat. It takes you 10 seconds to get ready when you feel hot. So I always try to focus on the one thing that'll make everything else easier. And so, yeah, so in my situation in March, the spring cleaning, that was cleaning everything. And this month is going to be really resetting everything, resetting my energetic boundaries, resetting my routines, because I fell in love and now I'm in this whole like relationship and it's amazing, but I have to get back to my same routines. I can't let this relationship take me away from doing my face mask, wearing my retainers. I can't be staying up late. I can't be drinking alcohol. Like, it was fun for the month. We fell in love. It was great. It was fun. It was like a little honeymoon period, but now it's like the relationship has to ground itself into my real life. And I'm not saying that it's not going to fit into my real life, but I'm more saying to explain it to you guys. Like, if a relationship can't ground itself and be aligned with your values and your energy and what you have available, then it doesn't make sense for your goals, right? It used to be, I was so desperate because I didn't love myself. I was so desperate for someone to love me and so desperate for a good relationship that I would overnight just throw everything away just to get some man to love me. And I can't even like honestly identify with even like mentioning that that's what I was doing. Like, it's so, I'm going to turn my battery saving mode on so we can get a few more minutes of the stream because I don't have any electricity. I do have a power bank though that maybe I'll plug in. Good for me. I plugged in my power bank because I'm an organized 40-year-old girl. Thank you guys for being on the stream, by the way. If you've been out here, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. This is positive, comprehensive, and constructive space. That's not what most people, if anyone, need. Not like a support group. Oh, that's what most people, if not everyone, need. Not like a support group, but as a space to share worries and get motivation to cope. Yeah, Jay Shetty's a scammer. I do know Jay Shetty. He's a scammer. Gotta go. Bye. I love you. My birthday's in July 10th. That's my dad's birthday. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to you too. We're getting really close to our birthdays. Let's lock in and start our next year, right? New Year's happens on January 1st, but we all also get our own personal New Year. That's our birthday. Thank you, Plan 3. Burnout is real right now. Crazy Craig, me too. I'm approaching burnout, but I won't go there. I did that for a lot of guys. I always went to their schedule, forgot about my own, and it made me feel like shit afterwards. Or, like even when your husband's work schedule's changed, Anne-Marie. And so we always talk about like locking back in, right? Even as a man, you got to lock back into your masculinity. We have to lock back into our femininity. And like, if you're a man and you love going to the gym, like I know that my boyfriend has definitely missed days in the gym from wanting to be over here with me, helping me, making out with me. But I need to encourage him to, you got to stick with the gym. Women, no offense to men, I'm not a misandrist. I love men. It's just women tend to need to be the leaders, right? And kind of follow by a certain example in society. I believe that. If you think that that means I'm like anti-men or saying something bad about men, I'm really not. So I hope You can take it as I'm saying it, but we need, you know, the mothers, we're like kind of like the backbone of society. And not to say that men aren't, you know, important to society also. It's just like a yin and yang thing. And I think that women, we tend to lead by example. So like I have to lead by example in my relationship by making sure we do both lock into our goals and we do maintain our time and our energy. He's studying to become a pilot. Well, he is a pilot and he's studying for another certification. It's a long story, but you know, I want him to stay focused on his goals. I need me to stay focused on my goals, because it's not going to do us any good to prioritize our relationship over our goals, because then we're both going to be weaker in the long run. So yeah, this month is all about locking in to our own energy, honoring our own energy and space, and realizing that anybody that's meant to be in our life will respect that and appreciate that about us. Nothing, I wrote this in my community post. I was down so bad. You guys can see my picture. I couldn't even move that day. I wound up going live at like 11 o'clock. It was like not ideal because I spread my energy too fucking thin. So nothing that's meant for us to have, do, or be will require us to sacrifice our mental, physical, or spiritual health. And I really believe that. That threw me off totally. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. You're anti-man. I'm calling the cops. Ryan, shit. Come and get me. I'm bad. Hey, Ryan, what's up? Men don't even make themselves doctor's appointments for themselves. It takes a woman to actually care and convince us. I really do think that wives are just the mom that you smash. We're a bang maid, as Danny DeVito would say, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But I really do think it's natural for men to move from their mother to a wife, which is a form of a mother. And I don't think there's anything wrong about that. I think that's part of the symbiotic energy of men and women. I really do think that we've been in a time of the patriarchy, and it's almost like affirmative action. Like no white person right now ever signed up for slavery. So why should we be paying for things that our ancestors did and systems that our ancestors created? Because I think the world is coming into a stage of balance. And so, yeah, I don't think no man born on earth today is responsible for the patriarchy. But we are all responsible for finding that balance between masculine and feminine energy. Now, if we want to have balanced, healthy, loving lives with children and a beautiful world. Thanks, Oatmeal. I love you, Anne-Marie. Martin, are you back stronger than ever? Yeah, good girl. That good man ain't nothing without a great woman behind him. That's what they say. And some guys do need that. Again, there's nothing wrong. And women need men and men need women. And so I don't want it to ever come off the wrong way. I love you, Oatmeal. Never even had a slave. I never even had a slave. I don't know one racist person. What are you guys talking about? Like Black Lives Matter. Yeah, we all agree. We're deep into heavy subjects this morning. Well, it's been 90 minutes. We're an hour and a half in. It's hard that I can't really see the computer screen. You're 26. Can I take you out? I already have a 26-year-old boyfriend, but thank you for offering. Okay, guys, I have 7% left on my phone. I can't really take you guys inside because I'm going to start lagging, but what I can do is I can show you the inside, and I'm mic'd up, so I should still be able to talk. Hopefully the cat doesn't run out again. But I would like to get my power bank, and I'd like to do some deep breathing energy healing. Nana Blue, Jasmine, Anne-Marie, Oatmeal, Ryan, Martin, Maggie, Hannah, and we can maybe lock in. I just ate shit. You guys, I just slipped on a piece of clothing because I have all these boxes from unboxing my salmon. I just fucking, oh my god, I gotta get up so the cat doesn't get out. I just crushed my hip. Where did that, yeah. You guys, I just ate such shit in slow motion. Oh my god. Oh my god. YouTubing, but at what cost? You guys, I wish you would have seen that. My abs hurt. Guys, oh my god, I just slow motion on a sweatshirt that was on the floor, slid down. I just slammed. Oh, I feel like I just fell while I was skiing on an icy ski slope. Oh my god. Oh, of course. My microphone needs a C charger. Yeah, okay, that checks out. You guys, that shit was so... Did you hear me go down? Did anybody hear the thud? Don't forget to vote in the poll, guys. It really helps my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified. I go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I never get to the point of actually explaining what I do on the stream. I always get so distracted when I explain Monday's stream. But on Monday, we locked into our focus of the week that's always based on our theme of the month. On Friday, we meet back up We talk about what went well, what didn't, what we could improve, all with grace and patience for ourselves. Saturday, I share a bunch of lifestyle stuff related to the focus and the theme and show you guys what all I'm up to. And then Sunday, we do a weekly reset because a good week doesn't start on Monday. It starts on Sunday, and a good morning doesn't start in the morning. It starts the night before. Oh, if I've said it once, I've said it a million times. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? She's not mic'd up. I'm not mic'd up. Is my microphone not working? I am mic'd up. No, I'm mic'd up. Guys, did you hear me fall? It's not the primary input. Wait. The background rate, did you hear me? You didn't hear me going inside? How come you can't go live 6 days a week? I know that's selfish. We would love that. Maybe one day I will. You have a very bright future. Keep going to church, believing in you. Thank you, Jovi. Have a great day too. If negative human traits, that's beyond my pay grade. She's goofier than a pet raccoon. Do you think there's a perfect person? If you ask me, I think there is. If anyone asks who I am, I will show you. I don't think there's anything as a perfect person, but that's okay. That's that kind of like, nothing is perfect, which makes everything perfect, if you can understand the logic behind that. Thank you, Daz. Am I in California? No, but I'm building a house in California. I'm in Long Island. I'm from the Hamptons. So why isn't my fucking microphone working? The light's on. Guys, the light's on. Is my microphone really not working this whole time? Namaste. Thanks, Patsy. Hey, Anonymous. What's up? I fell walking up the stairs. You fell walking up the stairs. You busted your toe. Oh, walking on the concrete steps. Stop. The clumsiest people you ever know. I got a thorn in my foot. My good day starts when I had a shower the evening before. Yeah, I'm a night showerer too. Is this working? It's working. Why didn't it connect in there? Guys, I just ate shit. I'm going to have a bruise. All right, let's plug in real quick. I did charge this up. I accidentally stole this from an Airbnb, and they were understanding, but like oddly passive aggressive about it. Like, fucking relax. Like, no one's ever taking your power bank accidentally from your off-grid fucking cabin. Chill. And then you want to charge me $75 when we both know it cost you $15, but that's cool. I got this one, which definitely, it feels like really heavy duty. And they said like they had this in their off-the-grid cabin, and they were like, this shit will power your life. And it actually did, but like for some reason it doesn't work when I use it, because I don't know, maybe I don't even believe that these are real. It's not charging my phone. I have it fully charged. It's got 4 lights on it. Why isn't it working? Look are you guys proud of me about how I'm showing up for my goals even though the power's out? I easily could have just been like, fuck it, I'm exhausted. But I really had to show up to motivate you guys, because I feel like even when I show up when I'm not feeling 100%, I feel like that helps motivate you guys even more than when I'm feeling 100%, because I show you guys like, it doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be perfect. Not only does it not have to be perfect, it doesn't even have to be good. It just has to be, right? And I feel like that's a saying that can like apply to everything in life. All right, are we good? You don't believe that power banks are real? I didn't even believe in poison ivy. And then I like went in a bunch of it. And then I went on Instagram and I was like, poison ivy is real, guys. They were like, we fucking know. Ryan, you know I have questionable beliefs. Ryan's a doctor, and I'm always trying to convince him that smoking's not bad and it's the sugar that'll kill you. But I will admit, tanning is bad. Tanning is bad. I do believe that. I know tanning's bad. I was like, is tanning bad like smoking, or is tanning bad like sugar, or is tanning bad like stress? And the internet was like, tanning is bad like a fucking bullet to your head. You probably won't survive it. So yeah, tanning is bad. Not tanning beds, guys. Tanning in the sun is where I get my light codes from God. I don't wear sunglasses. I got that from a Dr. Courtney Hunt. I was a vegan until I started going keto with this Dr. Courtney Hunt, because she convinced me that there were like heavy cognitive benefits of doing a keto diet, like reverse aging your brain. And I'm gonna live to be 133 years old, so I really wanted my brain to work. So I was like, fuck this vegan shit. And I started doing keto, and look how beautiful my bracelets look. And she is a big proponent of getting sunlight in your eyes, especially early morning sun. Early morning sun in your eyes and feet on the ground is a really good energy practice, because we get so much unnatural blue light in our eyes now in a day with the phones and the computers. And so when you go outside, you're actually getting red light frequencies. And I'm not sure if they cancel each other out or what, but getting early morning sunlight in your eyes actually sends codes to your cells, or information to your cells, to protect yourself from afternoon sun. So like when you're out in the sun in the morning, it signals to your body that you also will be outside in the afternoon, and then your body creates whatever it creates. Kind of like high lycopene foods also help boost your body's natural sun protection. I don't wear sunblock. I cover cover my face but between 10 and 2, I will cover my face and my chest when I go for a walk because I don't want to get wrinkles. But I think that sunblock is definitely more toxic for you than the sun. And I'm talking about normal conventional sunblocks. Obviously, you have zinc oxides, which are natural alternatives to chemical sunscreens, which I don't think are cancerous, but I do think that they block out, you know, the beneficial effects of the sun. I use an app called D-Minder. You talk about how much of your body is exposed to the sun. Like in a bikini, you're like 80% exposed, and then it'll actually log your GPS data, and it'll show you how many IUs of vitamin D you've gotten throughout the day. You work 70 hours a week. Who has time to be outside? I want your life. Thanks, Scott. Well, my life wasn't always like this. That's actually, I've kind of been documenting everything I did to get to this point. It wasn't always like this. I raised 2 kids by myself. I'm 39 years old. Both my kids are in school right now, but there was a lot of time when I was homeschooling them. And, you know, I had to really take control of my life and really work hard and make some deep decisions and take some big risks to be able to have the life I have now. I mean, to be able to buy this house in New York, I literally spent every single dime I had on buying a house in cash in North Carolina, to the point where I had like under $1,000 left with 2 children because I took a risk on renovating that house to flip it. I used to go tanning every single day. Me too. I had tanorexia in college. It was so relaxing. It's the best feeling in the world. But I realized it was bad for my body, skin, and health, so I stopped. Just natural for me. Yeah. Who do I think did 9/11? I know I'm not supposed to say it, but the owner guy, and like something in the deep state of like Israel or something, I think. That Larry guy, the owner of it. And like, I don't know, maybe some like deep state Mossad and Israeli shit did 9/11. I know that it wasn't al-Qaeda. Hey, Stumpy, what's up? Friends forever. Hey, Hawkfu, what's up? Hey, good morning. I'm great. How are you? I'm going to try to catch up on the chat. Do I use SPF 50? Hey, Kamalesh, nice to see you. I have a tinted CeraVe sunblock. I really don't use sunblock. But yeah, when I do use sunblock, I'll use like a 30 or a 50. The only time I use sunblock is if I'm at the beach all day. If I'm in a situation where I am getting an unhealthy amount of sun. It's never healthy to get a sunburn. But as you get morning sunlight in your eyes, and don't wear sunglasses and don't use too much blue light, your body will develop, and if you eat healthy and stuff, especially if you're on a keto diet, your body will develop its own sun protection. You're beautiful. Thanks, AJ. Thanks, guys. I just met a few people who were actually racist. They were a little crazy. They claimed their house was haunted by ghosts, and I don't blame them, but they were very entitled, kind of despisers. Yeah, there's shitty people everywhere, but they're definitely in the minority, you guys. Hey, Kevin, sorry, I can't help it. I'm sitting over here with a nice burn on my neck and my back as I was fishing without reapplying sunscreen. It happens. You'll be fine. I look like Jay from Any Pen. I don't know what that is. You're a fan from San Francisco. Thanks, Sandy G. I appreciate that. Hey, Kamalesh. You don't believe that power banks work? Whoa. Holy shit. Talk about a raven. Nice. I'm studying to be a falconer. Gotta go, but it's been fun. I've subscribed. See you next time. Bye, Crazy Craig. Yeah, so guys, we do, I do go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The sun is so bright. I can't see anything anymore. Let's move into the shade more. I do go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but I never can actually get through describing that because I distract myself by the time I get to Monday. But yes, guys, so Monday we set our focus of the week. So for me, my focus of the week is getting back on my routines and locking back into my own energy after getting into this very intense soulmate style relationship with my boyfriend. And just locking into having a month of rest and relaxation for my birthday. My birthday's in 10 days and I still have not had a chance to send out my birthday invitation, which I think is very symbolic of the fact or that I'm not taking care of myself, right? I'm not prioritizing myself. I'm prioritizing everybody else's stuff, and that's unacceptable for me because really you're deluding yourself if you think that you can prioritize everybody else and still show up in a way that's beneficial to anybody. And we really have to be the people that protect our own energy because that's the way that we show up for other people. And I'm not protecting energy so I can show up for other people. I'm protecting my energy so that I can achieve my fucking goals, which is in turn, you know, good for my children. I mean, if I could pull off everything I said I was going to pull off, like with $30 million and stuff, it would be so fucking cool. Like, half the reason I want to do it is just because, like, I set this crazy ass goal. Like, even my 12,000 subs on YouTube, thank you guys so much. Like, just like my kids watching that and like at first being like, I don't know, Mom. I remember the first time Dylan told me, it was when I made, I think it was when I made my popcorn garland video on YouTube. That was the first time Dylan was like, Mom, honestly, I always thought you were kind of crazy, but like, I'm starting to get the feeling like you could actually do it. And I was just like, yes. So like I set these gigantic goals. I wasn't going to fail in front of my children because, you know, who cares if you fail or succeed? But if I succeed at building my dream life, then my kids can see like, yo, you can go to rock bottom and then actually totally come back from it even stronger. And I thought that that was just like the most amazing lesson I could ever actually teach my kids. My birthday's not for you anymore? Yes, it is. Kamalesh, I'll play it. I don't know how to play anything. I just got this. Hey, David. It's very cool. You're going to succeed. You're the next Elon Musk. Thanks in Wisconsin. Yeah, I'm going to make at least $30 million. I was going to make $30 million because that's what I needed. I needed $300,000 a year for the next 100 years. I determined that when I was 33 years old. But adjust for inflation, I guess I could make 100 million. I want to create like a multi-million-dollar like digital media company that helps people and like shares my message with people throughout the world. I've already incorporated my YouTube channel, and now I'm working on a nonprofit. I just have to like designate my 2 trustees for my 501(c)(3). I want to bring the stuff I talk about into prisons and schools, especially juvenile detention facilities. I want to teach people the power of their minds. The video that dimple? What? You will. Thanks, Martin. I couldn't have done it without you guys, especially my mods who have helped me with my stream so much. My girl gang, my boys. I love all of you guys. So, what should we do? Do you guys want to do a gratitude rampage? Let's do a gratitude rampage. We have 700 votes in the poll. Let's share the poll. What are you guys focusing on this month? My theme of the month is rest, recharge, and recenter. Saving money, weight loss, avoiding burnout, and career. So we basically have a 4-way split equally. Saving money technically beat out. I've outlaid a lot of money this month because my taxes were due in multiple states, and I've had a lot going on, and I bought some stuff for my birthday, and I bit the bullet on some expenses that I needed to spend money on that I was like, what am I telling the universe about my expectations for myself? I need to I have the money, I need to buy it and trust that the money will be replaced. All right, bye Kamalesh, thanks for being here. That's my lifelong dream, Taylor. I would love to be involved in public speaking and or addiction counseling. Hannah, you can do it. Stick with me, let's do it. Same, going live with Mind Hack soon. Focus on saving money. Nice, this is Taylor. Yeah, oh, that's my pinned comment. Mind, I knew what you meant, Red. I could read between the lines. I'm a smart bitch, you know that. So let's set a poll. Hey, Natalie, what's up? I don't necessarily remember you exactly unless you remind me what we talked about. I might. I have a good memory. Okay, wait. Name three things you're grateful for today. My favorite YouTuber, one of my favorite YouTubers, I went to her real life event in the city, Cara Elizabeth, and she started it off with everybody while they were waiting, writing down 20 things they were grateful for. So I'm going to do that, and I want you guys to do it too. I did it. Then vote. Then vote and tell me. Them. I did it. Okay, guys, vote in the poll. I did it or I'm doing it. So I can know who's doing it and who did it. Guys, vote in the poll. You guys are going to name 3 things you're grateful for. I'm going to get a notebook and I'm going to list a shit ton of things. And then when you guys start voting that you've said what you're grateful for, I start reading you my list. Notebook. Pencil. Actually, I'll read my list to you from the workshop too. I actually have my list. She said 20 things. I'm like, girl, I got more than 20 things to be grateful for. I went on a rampage. Yeah, guys, and it raised the vibration of everybody in the room, and it was just like, honestly, such an amazing thing to do. I can barely see the screen. So what did Martin say? I would love to be a part of that. It would be nice to be with you and Taylor in the same show. It really would be, all 3 of us. This month, my goals are finishing my Invisalign. Dude, me too. Hannah, that's what we're doing. And starting the process of applying for a construction loan to build my forever home. Okay, Hannah, I'm going to pay my taxes in California so that I can build my home in California. I'm going to finish my Invisalign too. I fell asleep without my retainers on last night. I've been 3 weeks away from finishing Invisalign for 3 years. I was the girl in the 100-day streams. Nice. Natalie, you said your name is? Nice, Natalie. Thanks for being there for my 100 days of live stream. You're grateful to be alive and continue your weekly goal. Hey, Siddharth, love you. Thanks. Saving money definitely is always my goal. So yeah, I'm really going to lock into saving money. We could do a round table. Martin, me, Hannah. She's so talented. She really talks different languages. Please, the sound drums and everything. She's a great person. We love you, Taylor. Thank you, guys. I love you too. So yeah, I'm gonna lock into saving money this month because like with my birthday month and all my taxes, like I have outlaid too much money this month, like tens of thousands of dollars, if I'm being honest. So I'm doing renovation on my house. So this was my gratitude list from the event. So you guys, I want you guys to be listening, even if you say it in your mind, 3 things you're grateful for. And when you're done, vote in the poll and drop it in the chat if you feel comfortable. I'm gonna write my list too. Or do you want me to play my drum while you do it? Grateful for my family. 444, that's me. You have 2 weeks left after 68 weeks of treatment. I'm over it, bro. Come on, let's do this, Hannah. All right, now that I know I'm in it with you, it makes me more motivated. I was a girl that was asking you how to help with my girlfriend, and you helped me through, hell yeah, awesome. I'm sorry that I just talked to so many people. It's a little hard to remember everybody now, but I'm grateful that you're back. Grateful for my spouse, grateful for your life. Hey, Carol, what's up? Grateful for my job. Going into freshman year, I'm carrying your energy with me through the years. Any advice for freshmen? Yeah, don't do anything you're not comfortable with. My dad gave me that advice when I was a freshman in college, and if I had followed that shit, I would have saved myself a lot of abuse in life. Just stay true to yourself, right? Because everyone's gonna try to pull you in different ways. But to be honest, low key, people respect somebody who's in their own authenticity more than anything. You know, don't be afraid to walk to the beat of your own drum. I'm back for a sec. Miss my parents have been very selfish. Yes, I know that. Now I have no family. I'm by myself. I've radically accepted, but it hurts. Yeah, Evan, when your parents can't show up for you the way that you need, you go through, and I understand this, you go through a grieving process of the relationship that you wish you could have had with them. I learned this in a book called Emotionally Immature Parents. And it's basically like when you have an emotionally immature parent, you have what's called a healing fantasy, where you hope and dream in your childlike heart that they'll change somehow and be the parent that you needed. But in accepting that that's never going to happen, you go through a grieving process of the parents that you wanted but never had. And so, yeah, I would give you the advice to read or listen to the book, Children of Emotionally Immature Parents. There's a lot of YouTube videos with interviews with the author if you can't afford the book, and you can get the gist of it just from YouTube videos. You don't have to read the book. I don't know if the world's ready for the Shuriken Zone to join that round table. Only one way to find out, Ryan. Actually, you're so pretty. Thanks, Sadiq. That's okay, Lynn. I've been busy too. Hey, Carol. Shout out Ayub. I dated a guy named Ayub. Yeah, I'm trying to read all the comments, Dink. I'm grateful for my life, my family, and Jesus Christ. Are you a teacher? Because you look like yeah, I'm a teacher on YouTube. My drum's a bongo. Nice. I have a djembe. How are you? Can I stop dating and start to cook at home? It's been really hard to deal with it because it also saves money. Oh, how can I stop eating out and start to cook at home? Java, subscribe to the channel. I'll share with you my master meal prep system. Hot girls and guys save money. We never eat food or drink outside of the house unless it's a very special occasion. The way that you can stop spending money is to plan your meals in advance and cook them ahead of time. You got to clear out a day. I clear out 2 weeks of every 2-month period, the first 2 weeks of every 2-month period, and I do all this crazy cooking for my freezer, and then I don't have to cook for 2 months, and I have healthy, fresh food, and I never have to buy takeout. The other tip is that always get yourself a rotisserie chicken at the grocery store. They're like $6, even if you throw it out. If it prevents you from ordering one takeout meal, it paid for itself. And then my not so healthy but good recommendation to save money is keep a frozen pizza in your freezer. That way, if you're really hungry and you just don't have the will to live and you don't have the will to cook, you're eating shit, but at least you didn't buy takeout. Because if you buy takeout, you're still eating shit. At least this way, it's only $5, you know? Hey, Jerome, what's up? Right now, I'm grateful for Taylor, Hannah, and the Shuriken Zone, a.k.a. Ryan. Martin, I'm grateful for you. You're welcome, Evan. God bless you too, Strong Foundation Construction. I'm doing construction here. My son's actually going to school for construction next year. Hey, Jerome, what's up? Where are you from? What's your sign? I'm grateful for you too, Hannah said, Martin. And of course, Taylor. I'm looking forward to these streams so much and this community. I know I'm newer, but I've definitely found my people. Hannah, I don't even feel like you're newer. I feel like you've been here the whole time. I didn't even realize that you were newer. Hey, Theo, what's up? Horny goat weed helps clean your throat. Good to know. Hey, I've been taking chlorophyll supplements. There's so many birds. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm really glad to hear that too, Martin. Smart. Hey, Pink, drink Coca-Cola. Jack, that's my favorite drink. I feel like you could read a book really fast. I do live reading on the channel. We read the whole book of Wizard of Oz. We'll get back into Alice in Wonderland soon. Taylor, if you're still on that losing wedding, What does that mean, Theo? Andrew, how am I? I'm amazing. How are you? Que caliente mi pones. Hey, Antonio, what's up? Hey, Zobear. Hey, Mondarius. Nice to see you. Yes, I'm from New York. I'm from the Hamptons and Long Island. If you're still on that lifting weight thing, then have rice, mincemeat, and beans. I'm not, Theo. I'm on keto and daily walks right now, but thank you. I hurt my back doing my push-up challenges. All right, guys, everyone take a moment. Everyone take a moment to list what you're grateful for, okay? And type it in the chat. And then I'll play this for a minute. I'll think about the things I'm grateful for. I'll share a list of the things I'm grateful for. I'll read the things that you guys are grateful for. This thing came with a book. Let's see if I can learn how to play a song. And then I'll read the whole chat, guys. And don't forget to vote in the poll. It really helps the YouTube algorithm think that my channel. Amazing Grace? What? What is this even saying? What is that? I could play Amazing Grace at one point? Okay. 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 We'll start here. This is really satisfying. Oh my God. That was so much fun. Did you guys hear that? I'm grateful for having a healthy life where I don't have to wait for tomorrow. Thanks my parents for providing me such life. Dia, that's beautiful. Eric! What's up, Eric? I haven't forgotten about your t-shirt. I've just been so busy. We're grateful for you too, Martin. And speaking of, there was all sorts of electronics drama for Em and me yesterday. Did we miss your stream again? Maybe. I was on live just for a brief 45 minutes, but it was a really good stream. I was rushing and running, getting ready to go to a party. I don't know, I was talking shit. People were talking shit to me. I was eating peanut butter. They fucking hated me, but it was a good stream. What's up, Eric? Hey, Mr. Taylor TV. Nice to see you on here. What instrument is that? It sounds so magical. It's a steel tongue drum, and I just played my first song. I just opened it. I haven't even had time to unbox my boxes lately. And so today my power went out. I couldn't do any of my computer work, so I was like, oh, I guess I'll open up these packages. And I bought this for my birthday. I'm going to play Amazing Grace again. Guys, list 3 things you're grateful for and vote in the poll. Thanks, Leo. Thanks, Obear. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Eric, for being in here. Hey, Mr. Taylor TV. Yo, this kind of reminds me of a Guitar Hero, like looking for the numbers and shit. Just grateful to be alive. I didn't have parents, so I was lucky but unlucky. I'm sorry to hear that, Red. I didn't know that. I'm sending you love. Hi, Tay. Hi, Chad. Hey, Hori. What are you grateful for? Keep grinding. Thanks, Mr. Taylor TV. It's the only thing I know how to do. Bone, you did an excellent job with Amazing Grace there. Thank you. Hori, I'm still streaming. You're the best, Mr. Taylor TV. Thanks. You guys are all the best. I'm grateful to be released from jail. Hey, welcome back. Relaxing. Hey, Rock Empowerment. Kitties. It sounds beautiful. I could sleep. So relaxing. David's grateful for God, parents, and your older sister. Ever seen the channel Slayer? No. I'm 25. I'm still a student. I'm grateful because of the lives of my parents, the great relationship they have, even though they're divorced. They're one of the most important person in the world to me. That's awesome, Plan 3. Thanks for being here and being such a cool part of the community today. Yes, Dia girl, I'm 39. I have 10 more days of my 30s left. I turned 40 on June 11th. Thank you, Zobear. Hey, JDM Derek. Mandarius. Grateful that I'm a man. Nice, Mandarius. Hey, Dylan, what's up, guys? So I am grateful for my drum. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for YouTube. I'm grateful for my one rose that grew, even if it's the only rose I'm able to grow because my rose plants have a disease. It does smell good. I'm grateful that my dad cut so many beautiful roses and brought them to my house on Saturday when he came to work. I'm grateful for my Mary statue. I'm grateful for my boyfriend, my children, all of my YouTube subscribers, especially my mods. Thanks, Toka Melon. You have stupendous knockers. Thanks, Jet. I like your vibe the most. Your people are so lucky to have you. You guys are my people, Dia. Hey, Harper, thank you. My Mama Dai. Hey, Adam Milal. Hey, Toka Melon. What's up, guys? I'm grateful for my new singing bowls. I'm grateful for the linemen that are working on my power today, putting in new telephone poles that way, or electricity poles. That way, the next time we get a storm, we won't lose power. I'm grateful that I had the time to plant my potatoes and that's done because I honestly don't like planting stuff. Like, I love having a garden. Do I love gardening? I don't know. Maybe if I had more free time, I would. But like right now, it's not really a vibe for me, to be honest. And I'm grateful for all my skin and hair products. I'm grateful for my parents, grateful for my dogs, and I'm grateful for my brothers. I'm grateful for myself. Nice KK. Yeah, it's important to be grateful for ourselves, guys, and all the hard things that we've gone through and all the hard things we've survived and all the personal growth that we've made in our lives. Let's close out the stream. It's almost 11 o'clock, guys. I hope I motivated you this Monday morning and helped you get off to your week on a good note, guys. Okay, so this theme of this month is rest, reset, recharge, right? Because I'm coming up to my 40th birthday and I am reclaiming June as my month. I've spread my energy way too thin and I have depleted myself. And so this month, I am not responding to a single text I don't feel like responding to. I'm not going to answer any messages that are fucking bullshit. I am not doing any bullshit. Also, I have to lock back into my diet because I haven't had time to even meal prep or plan, and that is a non-negotiable for me because I'm trying to get my body in shape and I've been so busy that I've just basically been eating peanut butter in bed and I feel fat and I haven't been losing fat as fast as I want to. So I am locking back into my own priorities as part of my rest and recharge initiative, not as far as being hard on myself, but as far as reclaiming my own energy to do the things that are important to me. May is a very hard month to get through with children because, especially one who's graduating a school, because it's all the end of the year awards. Daphne got the Spanish award at her school, and she was in the top 15 of her class, and my son's got chorus obligations and band, and it was just too much for me to handle. And you got to make bouquets, and you got to steam their clothes, and you got to make sure the dress shoes are ready, and the socks, and the belt, and you got to have this one here at 6, and you got to leave by 5:45, which means we need to eat like right now. I was literally cooking pasta with red sauce and steaming a white dress at the same time, and I kept having to walk by. I'm like, I need to not get a steam burn on my face. I need to not get any of this sauce on this white dress. What is life? That was what May was like for me. Let's see, let me catch up on the chat. I made you happy. Thanks, KK. You made me happy too. Hey, what's up, Arthur? American woman. Thankful for linemen. We were hit so hard last October in NC where I live from the hurricane. We didn't have power for 8 days. I thank God every day for power now. Hey, Hayden, what's up? Yo, same thing. Taylor's a storm. Don't fuck with her. Yeah, don't fuck with me. So Hannah, I lived in North Carolina. We were out of power for over a month. I was single with my children, out of power for over a month from Florence. It was fucking crazy. And I was like, these linemen are hot. But now that I dated one, I'm like, these linemen are fucking disgusting. But I try to be grateful for them because power is ideal. Zohair, thank you. I'm cheesy. Yes, I am. Hey, Peter, what's up? I can relate to the peanut butter part. I stopped buying because it's gone. Yeah, Martin, I realized that I need to have a no peanut butter in bed rule. But sometimes, guys, that's where my binge eating that I broke out of in April, that's where my binge eating really came from. Just being so overwhelmed and feeling the need to just totally like numb myself out and anesthetize myself, you know? And so now I'm really, and that's the thing, like when you stop numbing yourself out, you become much more aware of what your actual feelings are, right? So whereas I couldn't even understand what those feelings were too, Now that I've worked on like naming my feelings and being more in touch with them instead of just numbing myself out and hiding from my feelings, now when I feel a certain way, it's like so much more apparent to me. I'm like, usually I'd be like, oh, like, why am I such a piece of shit? Why am I so undisciplined? Why can't I be skinny? Why can't I eat healthy? And now I'm just like, oh, my energy is spread too thin and I'm feeling so overwhelmed that I need to dissociate with these numbing habits. So I don't need to numb myself. I don't need to shame myself for having these habits. What I need to do is take a step back and realize where my energy is being sucked out of me and the things I need to do to maintain my energy and keep myself strong. So this morning, so yeah, even drinking cream in my coffee. I stopped drinking dairy a while ago, but I've been using that Country Crock seed oil plant cream as a treat, as a treat. Everybody gets one. But you know, calorically, I really just like to get to my body goals this summer. I just like really need to like not be drinking heavy I like black coffee, but it's a comfort thing. It's like when you feel like you are sacrificing in so many different areas of your life, you just want comfort. And that's the thing. It's not about seeking that comfort. It's about looking at the areas that are making you uncomfortable and cutting those out. It's not about adding comfort to your life in the form of heavy cream, home improvement, and eating peanut butter in bed or binge watching Seinfeld. It's about removing, it's addition by subtraction. That's what it is. I'm just gathering all the supplies that we used today. I meant to wash my face and do my skincare, but then I accidentally, when I was taking my thumbnail for the stream, because I couldn't upload my normal thumbnail, I wound up hitting the go live button. This is my breathe right strip that I use for our breath work that we do in the stream and on my own. But yeah, guys, so I'm just, today it's June. It's my birthday month. I don't give a fuck about anything and I don't need to, right? I got money in the bank. I saved up. I worked hard. Now I can kick back, relax, and rest on my laurels. Thank you guys so much for helping build my channel. Over 12,000 subscribers. I honestly, I can't say I didn't think it would ever happen because obviously I started YouTubing, so I had some hope that it would happen, but it just seems so impossible. And especially, you know, we had like a really good during the 100 days of live stream. Guys, if everybody liked the stream right now, we could get up to 200 likes before I ended the stream. Double tap the screen if you didn't double tap the screen yet. If you like my stream, if you like me, if you want to support a bad bitch out here not giving a fuck, make sure you double tap that screen. If you're grateful for your life, if you're grateful for me, your parents, YouTube, if you're grateful that you have a cell phone, double tap that screen. Show that you're grateful for your cell phone by double tapping the screen. If not, it might just like mysteriously stop working today. You wouldn't want that, would you? You little fucking technology addict. Just like that, 6 likes. Guys, 15 more likes. I spit because I have Botox. 15 more likes, guys. Like the stream up. Do I need to fucking dance for you? Do you need to see a hula hoop trick? What do you need me to do? Do you guys actually want to see a hula hoop trick? Do a 360? But guys, seriously, let's like up the stream. Getting 200 likes always feels really good. So yeah, this YouTube journey has definitely had its ups and downs, but I'm really proud that I was able to not let the perfect be the enemy of the good and just show up in whichever way I could from the day to day. And thank you guys for loving me and supporting me in all of my different forms. Twerk? I can't, but I'll shake it. Like the stream. Be hot. Look hot for your birthday. Thank you. Dance for us. Jasmine. You guys know, seriously, when I set the goal of being the hottest, happiest version of myself by November, I knew that I was going to make some improvements, but I didn't think I was going to get this close. I certainly didn't think I was going to have a boyfriend. Whenever I say that shit, it like feels so unnatural. Like my boyfriend, like part of my brand was being single. I guess that's part of you plan, God laughs, but it's just so funny to say my boyfriend. It's like, what? I definitely didn't see that coming. I thought I was going to like feel good and maybe look hot, but I didn't think I was going to have a boyfriend too. Anne-Marie, hope you have a great week and see you again on Friday. Yes, guys, I will see you guys all on Friday. Thank you for getting it up to 200 likes. We're not quite there. We need 2 more double taps, but I know that you guys will do it. Thank you so much for getting 200 likes. Oh, you're jerking to this? That's awesome, Emil. Lovely. Good to know. Let me just catch up. Well, there's so many bugs over here in the shade. Hello from Korea, Anyang. Hey, Jeff. Thanks for liking the stream. You're so grateful for your parents, your cats, and your life. I'm grateful for my cats, too. Hey, Strawberries in Korea. The one that knocked on my door to let me know he was giving one asked for my number. I was like, really? I haven't been able to fix myself up in 8 days, but thank you. Yeah, Hannah, they can be attractive men. Why is peanut butter sandwich some of the most delicious thing in the world? Dude, I don't know, man. It's like one of the great paradoxes of society that like we can't eat too much peanut butter. I was doing really good. I'm gonna actually take you upstairs just to show you my loaf of Hannah, did you see my loaf of sourdough? Were you here yesterday? I might totally lose service once I get back upstairs, but see these damn moles. I heard the best thing for moles is just to push in their tunnels. I'm sorry, not sorry, guys. You're fucking ruining my shit. Anyways, guys. Hannah, I did want to show you my sourdough because you helped me so much. So now I've been feeding my sourdough starters. I know my container is 17 grams. So I'm the only one in town who gets my garbage cans put back because my garbage men and I are friends. So now I've been feeding my starter. I know my container's 17 grams, so I actually can just have a discard jar in my fridge to bake with discard. So now I just take out starter so that it's 117 grams. And then I know that there's 100 grams of starter in it. And then I feed it 100 grams flour, 100 grams of water. Because I feel like with the 50 grams, I don't quite have enough starter to bake with. If I lose service, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm inside the house now and we have no Wi-Fi at the moment, but I wanted to show Hannah my bread. I don't know if you were here yesterday because I was blacked out and so busy. But I can't even eat. I'm on this sourdough journey only because it's the only thing in my life I haven't been able to learn. I'm a very smart girl and a very driven person, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to be beat by some bread that like cavemen could figure out how to make without a computer. I did allow myself to eat this part because you know what? It's fucking June. It's my birthday. And I've been eating like shit anyway, so I should be able to have a little taste of my sourdough. This is a loaf. So I did feed my starter this morning. And I was gonna make some discard English muffins when I get a fucking minute. But yeah, guys, I stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for being here with me on my stream. It was so nice to meet so many new people and connect with the whole OG gang. Thank you guys so much. Why is it? Oh, because I have no power. I'm like, why is the light off? Yeah, these rows, and that's another thing. Like, these look half full when I feed them, but because it gets wider at the top, these really are the perfect little starter containers. I guess that's why they came in these from the bakery, but I get these in both. But yeah, these are rising really nicely. You see those air bubbles? Yeah, Hannah, I made my first successful loaf of sourdough. I see those abs coming. Thanks, Dat Boy Klaus. Well, you know what? I had a cheat day last Sunday when I went to the city with my boyfriend. We went to the place where they make the pasta and the gnocchi in the Parmesan wheel. So I've been doing keto and I've been taking a daily walk for about an hour every day. That's all I've been doing because I think it'd be really inspiring to show people that like it's not that deep with losing weight, especially as a woman in your 40s. All you need to do is fucking cut carbs and walk. I like that. I think that'd be cool. Like just a very bare bones fitness plan that I can share with people. That's not like, oh, I go to the trainer Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like, it's not that I don't like going to the trainer. I love working out. I'll do it. Like it's great. But I think it'd be really cool just to actually just walk and cut carbs. That way I can share it with people and people could do the same thing, you know, because outdoor walking, I'm always trying to raise awareness for outdoor walking because it is the most accessible form of exercise in the entire world. You know what I'm saying? Let me catch up on the chat. Guys, thanks for liking the stream up to 200 likes. Your hubby called you. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now I can actually see the stream. You're grateful I'm streaming. I'm grateful you're here, Joe or Sam. Joe Rogan, do a 360 and we will like. Fuck you, Joe Rogan. Let's see. Dance, twerk. We just like when you yell at us. Kaylee, hi. Dance for us. Where's my hula hoop? Let's see. Hope you call. Husband called. He was out fishing all morning. Did he catch anything? Happy birthday. Many returns of the day. Thanks, dear girl. Hope you have a great week. See you again on Friday. Yes, you too, guys. I'll see you again on Friday. Okay, folks, everyone, take care and have a great week. Bye, Ryan. Thank you for being here. Can you guys still see and hear me? Need to see the voodoo trick because I just hit the like. Love you, girl. I did it. I started my new house build in my future wedding venue. That's amazing, Samak. Congratulations. Leo, I'm from Long Island, New York. Is the camera. What condiments do you like? Mayo and sriracha. Also ketchup when I'm not keto. Soccer is what you're grateful for. Nice, Jack. Thank you for listing. 163 people voted in the poll. Guys, do you realize that just 163 people being grateful in the morning, you go and probably spread a vibration of gratitude to 163 more people. So that's now like 300 or whatever, 20 people that are being more positive, then if those 320 people go out and affect 320 more people, like, you know what I'm saying, guys? This is like an exponential thing that we can do to raise the vibration of the world. I have to stay to see the bread. Did you see it, Ryan? Did you see it? Did you see it? Yeah, thanks, guys. I see those abs. Thanks, Dat Boy. Jordan, yo. Easton, yo. Oh no, it's Landon who cheated on the wizard Liz. I was gonna say, as long as you're not that Landon. I really get compliments. We love you, Martin. People who hate on us don't hate us, they hate themselves. There's no such thing as haters. There's just people who hate themselves and project that onto us. Let's not forget that, okay? It's 2025. We're better than that. This is my sourdough bread. I burned it a little bit on the bottom, but it's gonna keep getting better. Yeah, I toasted it with butter today for Dylan. Bone, what hydration percentage do you use? Yeah, this one's an easy sourdough loaf. So that's what it said. It said, I'm using like the literal foolproof method, like the idiot sourdough basically. So it says notes, this is the perfect sourdough loaf for anyone with a busy schedule. It's not a loaf that gets a lot of light and airy bubbles. It has a closed crumb and is not meant for intricate scoring. It's tasty and delicious, a good option if you don't have time for stretch and folds or watching your loaf throughout the day. Who's got time for that? Not this bitch. Not this bitch. I don't even know why I'm making bread. I don't even have time to clean shit or buy myself underwear or send out an invitation to my birthday party. But hydration, I have no idea. What does that even mean? You were my 200th like. Thank you, Spring. Yeah, no one needs to be mean, Hannah. Compliments make everyone feel good, especially when they're true. Martin, you are such a supportive, encouraging, and brave, confident person. You speak 2 languages fluently, and you have a YouTube channel. That's fucking lit. Starter looks like it's doing great. Thank you. Can we donate to you? Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't. Even your sweatpants are getting a little baggy. I'm noticing you pulling them up. Ooh la la. I thought I was just covering my fat, but I guess they are. They're definitely looser than they were, for sure. Even walking every day, I think I missed like 2 or 3 days. Anna, that's amazing. Good job. Actually, at this point, my daily walks are literally my mental health care. Bread. Yeah, bread. Right, Martin? Hey, Braden. You got the formula of positivity right. Thank you. Hey, Vance Davis. Davis is my sign from my grandpa, the word Davis. Do a 360, raise the vibration in the chat. I done did it. You're thankful for your family, TK. That's awesome. Yo, Martin, you have a strong mindset anyway, so it doesn't matter if people throw negative shit at you. I bet it doesn't touch you, and you just let them eat the shit they threw at you. Yeah, well, all of us can be taken down by that shit, and it's not what happens, it's what we do, right? So even me, like, I've cried on stream before. You guys have gotten the better of me. And like, it's super important for me to show up like authentically with you guys, be honest. So at a certain point, pretending that the hate doesn't bother me is fake, you know? So I've let myself cry on here as hard as it was, remember, guys? And you guys were like, you really upset her. And then knowing that you guys knew I was upset, like, I've cried, I think, 2 or 3 times on stream. One of the times, and they were like, oh, I'd love to see her 20 years ago. I'd love to see her 20 years ago. And it just broke me down. Also, I went out and got blackout drunk in my town after the 100-day live stream streak, and I slapped a beer out of a cop's hand because he was disrespecting me. And I told my sister, I said, Mia, I said, you know what? Why don't you say that? Hold on. I said, hold on a second. I said, Mia, my sister, I said, come over here. You want to fucking hear what this guy just said to me? I go, say that shit again to me, this time in front of my sister. He changed what he said, and I fucking slapped his beer out of his hand. And I wanted to show off for my sister too, I think. But anyway, yeah, guys, it has definitely gotten to me. You guys remember when I came on that Sunday and I was like, I acted really crazy and entitled when I was blacked out last night. Oh my God. Hydration's the ratio of water to flour. 100% hydration. Yes, 100% hydration is what we're using. 1 to 1 to 1. I'm feeding my starter 100 grams starter, 100 grams water, 100 grams organic all-purpose flour. I do not recommend 100% hydration. It's so hard to work with and not worth the hassle. So what does that mean? Because each time I make it, it's too sticky. And like, I made this on my members only live stream on Sunday or Saturday night, and it asked for 340 grams of water. I had a little bit left in my thing, and it was perfect. And then I added the rest of the water in, and then it was way too sticky. And that was what the problem was with my first one. This one says 60 grams of starter, 340 grams of water, and then 500 grams of bread flour. Oh, so I guess you're talking about the dough. You're talking about the dough 1 to 1 to 1, not starter, right? CW Wild, I'm not a snow bunny. I can afford my own cocaine. I like this type of woman like you. Thanks, Jurowar. I appreciate you. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Carol. Hey, FinTech. Hey, Deandra. FinTech. I hang out with the FinTech boys at the Russian sauna in the city. Okay, so what's the deal? So this one wouldn't be 100%. Would love to see your sister. She comes in the stream. Hey, Darren. What's up? Happy Monday. Well, we can all get punched, but what matters is to get up and keep going, regardless of what people might say or think. Exactly. It's like a boxing match. We're going the distance no matter what gets up, no matter what, it's winning. Yeah, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get up. Not in your starter, your actual recipe. I noted that. You're 50% hydration. I need some water. Me too. Hey, Margie. Girl, we're talking sourdough still. Did you ever see the loaf, Margie? Try to do the human centipede. On the floor? Ouch. I already fell during the stream. I'm going to have a bruise. Innie or outie? I think it's like, I do have a belly button in there. I just have too much body fat. Like when I'm thin, I think I have an innie. I think I have an innie, but it's in there. But I'm a little chubby right now in my belly. Margie, did you see the loaf? If your dough is too sticky, it can mean that you've not developed enough gluten. I think I just added too much water, to be honest. Get it, Gran. Thanks, Trouble Chat. I didn't see the loaf. It did. It came out. I used like a foolproof, like no tug and pull recipe just to get me started and to not lose my will to live. It's bad enough to be spending all this time and energy you don't have trying to figure out fucking sourdough in addition to being keto and not even being able to eat it. Thanks, Margie. It's sticky. You should stretch and pull more, at least work and pull the dough ball more towards yourself. Yeah, well, that was the first loaf. I think I just added too much water because in the recipe it said you might not need all the water. And I don't think I did need all the water because the first loaf I tugged and pulled and I could tell that it was getting way more structured every time I did that. But then by the time I took it out to put it in the cast iron pan, it was just, I think I overproofed it too. I think it like basically tripled. This one I made sure to get out when it doubled. I also need to show you guys this, because it's like $25 of grocery store flowers. This was the bouquet I made Daphne for her award ceremony, guys. And I put a little bottle of white perfume that she liked in it. But look at this, guys. This is like $25 from Lidl. This is two $6 bundles of carnation, an $8 bundle of daisies. So we're up to $20. Okay, so it's probably like $35 of grocery store flowers. But this is like like a $200 bouquet from a florist in Long Island. And this vase is from Rich People's Garbage. I actually have to, I'm losing these roses. I need to do a fresh cut. I need to get my floral clippers from downstairs, cut the bottoms of these. Anna, this is flower school. But yeah, I used to work at a florist. I'm obsessed with flowers. And this is just 2 bundles of carnations, $12. The lilies were $7.99. That's $20. The roses were $10. So that's $30. And okay, so yeah, it was about $37. $37 of grocery store flowers. And like, I'm talking like this was a $200 like bouquet from the florist right there. Like, look at that. $35? Are you kidding me? They're the most beautiful flowers we've ever had in the house. And we've had a lot of flowers in the house. So I'm going to go take my walk. And then after that, I'm going to get my floral snippers and make sure I give all of those flowers some fresh cuts to keep them nice and fresh. We're going to bring the basil back out to the garden. Hey, the power's back on. That's cool. Now my sourdough starter can have a little bit of light. We can log on to the Wi-Fi in a little bit. I can charge my shit up. Oh, I'm on 4%. I need to charge my phone before I go for my walk because I do like to listen to YouTube videos and music. If a vegan would eat those flowers, vegans will eat some fucked up shit. I should know. I used to be one. $200 what? A bouquet like that from the florist would cost $200, Patrick. Beautiful. I wanted to ask, can you do a fake flower arrangement? Oh, yeah, we should do that. She must be a model. She easily hits babe status. Thanks, Patrick. I'm your model. Thank you. I've been reading your statements throughout the live stream, and they're really insightful and empowering. They are, right? Plan 3. I couldn't have a better mod for the content of my stream. Martin, thank you for always being here. Higher hydration is harder to work with for sure. What kind of flour? King Arthur Organic. The bread pros are in here. But yeah, thank you, Hannah, for all the tips. You really helped keep me on my sourdough journey. I think without your tips of how to, I got this. I had to go to TJ Maxx. I hate that place, but I had to go to get some last minute shoes for my daughter. And I got this for myself. I was like, you're not going to spend any money on anything that you're not coming here for. And then I was like, actually, you're going to do whatever the fuck you want because you're just that bitch and it's TJ Maxx. And it's bad enough you have to be in this shithole. No offense if you like it. It's literally the devil's chain to me. That was for my boyfriend on our first date because I told him I like succulents. He brought me like this little succulent garden. That was probably from my boyfriend on our second date. This he brought for the kids the day he met my family. He brings so many flowers all around. He brought me this gorgeous lavender tree that's now planted outside of my garage. He brought me this mother-in-law tongue, lingua de sogra. Lingua de sogro? Lingua de sogro. That means mother-in-law's tongue. These are from my dad's garden. My dad's roses are like really fragrant. I got a lot of flowers all around, right? I had to take the Lego flowers out of that I had to take the Lego flowers out of that vase to put Daphne's in. Lego flowers, the bane of my fucking existence, because they get like grease and whatever. They need to be like washed. It's a whole thing. But anyways, guys, I am going to go charge up my phone because I am on 4%. I finished the stream yesterday at 3%. And if that's not a sign of how my life is going, I don't know what is. My clothes are too big on me. I don't have any underwear on because I haven't had time to buy ones. No hate on TJ Maxx. But are you using a high protein bread flour? No, I'm just using all purpose flour. TJX shares, don't stop there. Is he a botanist? Yeah, he's an agricultural engineer and he's working at a nursery right now for a work exchange program. I also make jalapeno cheese, cinnamon raisin. Oh, you do add-ins? Oh, you do add-ins? Way to flex. Listen, I can't even know that. I can't even know that. Yeah, my friend's doing cinnamon. My sister's doing active starter cinnamon roll. And I'm just like, can you... my sister had to stop in the group chat. She texted friend Liz. She's like, hey, we need to like stop for a second because Taylor's going to lose it. I've been cooking more lately. So if this needs some tips, my stuff comes out looking awful. Patrick, I got you. I'm like an Italian grandmother in my heart. I got you. You want to learn how to cook? I'm sharing my master meal prep system. Hot guys and girls save money. I do not buy food or drink outside of my house. I cook and meal prep everything. We're plugged in now. People turn on the notification bell. Thanks, Lunar. Please do. And Red Hunter, keep fighting the good dating fight. You'll meet someone that's perfect for you eventually. Just keep the faith. And it's always good just to go out, you know? Just don't spend too much money. See my chest wrinkles? You'll get the hang of it, I promise. King Arthur flour naturally has higher gluten. Perfect. Bone, that's your problem. All-purpose flour can't develop enough gluten. You'll be less sticky with bread flour. Good to know. Yeah, my article was for bread flour, but it said that I could decrease it by 20 grams. 20 grams seems like so negligible. Like, how could that make a difference? I probably had bread flour, to be honest. I just was trying to do it the way that my friends were doing it because we were all doing it together, but then we all departed and started doing our own thing. I don't know why we did that when we started it as a group, but it's good because we're like learning from each other's successes and mistakes. My face is right after that awful mismatched sentence. I need some tips. Yo, I got a tip for you. Turn around. How do you guys fucking like it? I do have King Arthur bread flour, so I have 2 starters in there. I can definitely make a loaf with bread flour when I get a fucking minute in my life to actually breathe. Carry on sharing your positive force. Thank you, Nen Fam. You're gonna tan. The UV's a 7 to 8. Oh shit, I wonder what it's gonna get up to today. It only got up to a 5 yesterday. Can't stand that shit. I want it to be warm and hot. She got jokes too. Yeah, stick around, Patrick. I'll teach you some shit. Actually, I want to meal prep when I have some time. Daphne and I made an angel food cake this week. It was just out of a box, but it was still a bitch. What do I got in here that I was crazy. Oh my god, my boyfriend is a Brazilian fucking cowboy who grew up with cattle, and he straight up grilled, like slow cooked a whole leg of pork, and then I forgot the stock. I was boiling. I've been so tired. You know I'm really bad. You know it's really bad when I'm leaving the food that I've spent a lot of time cooking. I can't stand when I forget a broth. Look at this beautiful stock. Look at all that fat on the top. Are you kidding me? I boiled the 2 legs, the leg bones of the leg of pork, and then fell asleep last night without putting it in the fridge. Look at that beautiful. Look at all that. Look at all that. That's fucking beautiful. And I wasted it. That kills me. As a good Italian woman, that really bothers me. But yeah, my cheat code to life is basically always having a rotisserie chicken in the fridge from Walmart. I get all my groceries delivered from Walmart Plus because I literally cannot go into a store. So I always keep a rotisserie chicken, and then I always make a thing of bone broth, and that's like for my diet. I try to drink a cup of bone broth with some lemon in it before I eat because it kind of curbs my appetite a little bit. But I was craving. Yesterday, I was on some other mental shit. I was up in the middle of the night. Dylan wouldn't sleep, and I was fighting with my teenage son. He's a saint, but you know, it's just teenagers. It's like normal stuff. I'm not complaining about my kids, but I was craving my meal from the Russian sauna bathhouse with seaweed salad and smoked salmon. And so this would cost like $50 to go out and get it in the Hamptons, but now I can have it. So I'll have this for lunch. A little bit of seaweed salad, some smoked salmon, a little bit of sour cream, and some pickles. Oh, that's going to be so good. I got a bunch of chicken thighs to meal prep this week. I just like season these up, grill them, and chop them with some onion and cilantro, and I put them in all different ways. We've got sausage, we've got grass-fed ground beef that we're gonna cook up. I actually did a little keto thing. I made myself like a little, oh, this is actually just cauliflower rice that I cooked up in the beef fat, but that shit smells so good. I can't believe I wasted it. I'm really disturbed by that. Fuck! It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna let it go. So yeah, I was craving like a Philly cheesesteak, so I took a pack of grass-fed ground beef and I sauteed it with onion and garlic, and then I made cauliflower rice. Oh, onion, garlic, and some peppers, and then I put the grass-fed ground beef in, salt, pepper, like some, and then I had it over cauliflower rice and lettuce with my flour. Always making high hydration pizza dough. It's one of the most okay. Ryan, thank you again for like helping me in my life. You got it. I'm gonna do that. I don't doubt that what you're saying is accurate at all. Your spare ribs, nice. You said you were Italian. Okay, you got to make carbonara at some point because my eggs keep cooking too fast. Always left with scrambled eggs. Oh, that's frustrating. We'll do carbonara. Lettuce chicken wraps, good. Vent TikToks, that's good. Hey, Nen fam, yummy. AJ, what's up? Hey, Liam, are you single? No. Show your tits, that's how. How? You are the sweet sourdough pro. Yeah, she is the sourdough pro in here. She got jokes too. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm caught up on the chat. Okay, you're gonna tan. The UV's gonna be 7. That's awesome. I had to practice a ton before I started getting the right results. Have you ever tried using a Polish or biga for your pizza dough? I used to have a really, really good pizza dough recipe. I used to, when we were really, really poor, I used to make a lot of pizza at home. And we would just like get the oven screaming hot. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go, guys. I have a lot to handle here. Everything is behind. The house is a mess. My life's a mess. I haven't sent out my birthday invitation for a party I'm supposed to have in 10 days. So I'm gonna get on all that stuff today. Thank you, Anyel. Thanks, Melanie. Hi, thanks for being in here, guys. Don't forget to double tap the screen, like this stream. Thanks for being here with me for the last almost 3 hours, right? 2.5 hours. Ooh, honey, okay, queen. Guys, thank you so much. It's really, I appreciate you guys so much for spending your time in my stream. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry to try to get your attention. And every single second that you spend here with me is super humbling. And I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. This last 6 months of setting the goals to be the hottest, happiest, most successful version of my life have really leveled up my life to a place that I guess part of me did. I fell asleep. I hate wasting food, especially when I'm this busy. But it just is a reminder that I need to reclaim my own energy. This is just, yeah, I'm wasting food. I'm throwing money in the trash, but it's an invaluable reminder that I'm spreading myself too thin. So this month on the channel, we are absolutely going to lock back in to reset and recharge our own energy because it really is our greatest currency. And without maintaining energetic boundaries for ourselves, it'll be very hard to reach the goals that we're trying to achieve. So thank you guys so much for being here with me. I've never been able to be this consistent or accountable. And I think, especially as women, we're taught, and kind of conditioned and raised to be caretakers. And so, I don't know, like from a mothering perspective, like I was mentioning before, like doing it to set the example for my kids, like doing it knowing that you guys are looking up to me has made it so much more of like a priority to me, because I think a lot of the times we value what we can do for others over what we can do for ourselves. And I'm not saying that's healthy or right, but I think especially for a woman, it can be a natural instinct. And you guys just showing up with me and really the accountability, right? It has nothing to do with being a man or a woman, but I'm a very accountable person and I'm a person of my word. And if I say something, I'm going to fucking do it. Like the 100-day live stream streak, that was so hard, but it was like, yo, I said I was going to do it. And I think there's only been one time ever that I said I was going to go live that I didn't go live. And that was just from a purely saving my mental health perspective. Like I would have ended up in a hospital if I went live kind of thing. So short of an actual medical psychiatric emergency, I've gone live every single time I said I would. And so I say all that to say that I'm super grateful for the accountability that our community has created for me, because I've definitely committed and locked into my goals in a way that I've never been able to do before. And I think your help really helps me. What's for lunch? I'm fasting. I ate too much last night. I'm not going to have lunch. I'm going to go take my walk. You use that flour for your bagels. The King Arthur bread flour. Grateful for myself, my paranormal interest, and grateful for my family. Parasolo, I'm grateful for you. What kind of paranormal interest do you have? Hey, Jameson. Red Hunter, Taylor Television, Inc. That's right. Ma'am, I appreciate you still streaming Unstoppable. Thanks, Wylocker. Hey, Jake. All these, did these have food in them? They looked clean, but they smelled like onions. That's what she said. Hey, Melanie, what's up? My friend just named her daughter Melanie. Hey, Waffles. Yeah, morning. You seem like a great mother. Thank you, Steven. You should see what people say about me on the stream. They say that I'm like the most disgusting mother ever because they hate themselves. But thank you for noticing. Guys, double tap the stream. We got up to 200 likes. We can get it up to 250. We could probably get it up to 300 if anyone gave a fuck to double tap the screen. Don't make me fucking come there because you know I will. You feed your yeast with a few drops of honey. Nice. I've done that before. We appreciate you. I appreciate you, Anne-Marie. Polish and Biga are yeast fermentation, pre-fermentation techniques that make the dough a lot more digestible. Oh, sounds like it might be perfect for you. Kind of like how sourdough, doesn't sourdough naturally do that? Thanks for loving me, even though I have a chest wrinkle. I travel to locations in hopes to communicate with the unknown. Have you ever? My boyfriend is a Brazilian farmer, and he says that he's seen ghosts in the fields at night. Come on, mama, shake that thing so I could double tap and sub. I'll shake these things, Jake. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, my boyfriend said he saw ghosts in the field. Wow, fantastic. All right, I figured I would do a little cleanup because like this area is starting to make me fucking crazy. Let's chug some water. I poured this last night. I can still drink it. The cats probably licked it. Hey, Brooklyn, you disliked it? Cool, ABC. I dislike you. So does everyone else in the stream. Hey, Eban. Hey, Sheldon. Grateful to wake up for the weather and for animals. Guys, the last time I looked at the poll, 163 people had voted that they did their gratitude practice. Now, 284 people did it. Thank you for doing that, Waffles. I'm grateful for you. I like you too, Money. Hey, Melanie. So rude as fuck, right, Parasolo? He hates himself. It's okay. Nice, Belle. Where you at from? Fact Orbit. I'm from Long Island, New York. No tits? I got 2. God, people are always complaining. What are you cooking? Nothing. I'm just straightening up the kitchen. I'm actually taking a me day after this stream. I stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. See, guys, I'm teaching you guys how to create your own world and then live inside it because it's exactly what I did. My life was at rock bottom. I was engaged to a man with a secret double life, with a secret wife and secret kids and a secret cocaine addiction, and he destroyed my fucking life. And so I decided to reclaim my life and rebuild it back up from rock bottom, right? I'm creating my own dream life. I'm creating my own world and living inside of it. And I say that to say that I actually made Monday my Fridays. I didn't do that on purpose. But guys, you can create your own world and live inside it. It's Monday afternoon and I'm off. It's my Friday right now. So you know how like Mondays are always like, ugh. I was able to create my own world to the point where Monday is a Friday. I think that's pretty compelling, guys. If you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, you know? But yeah, no, I go live on Monday, so I did set out to completely reinvent my life. I'm sharing my journey to inspire and motivate you guys to do the same thing. I think a lot of us are living lives that we got, not necessarily living lives that we want. I think a lot of us had a vision of what our life would be when we grew up as kids, and I don't think a lot of our lives are, mine wasn't at least. My life was not matching up with that concept I had as a little girl of what I wanted, what I dreamed of, and what I was capable of. So I was coming up to my 40th birthday, and it was one of those things like, if not now, when? If I'm not going to reclaim my life, when am I just going to live an unlived life? And I think a lot of us are kind of followed by a little shadow of ourselves, of what we could be if we just dared to like hope enough and have enough strength to live with the possible disappointment of that, but also the possible like learning that we could achieve so much more than we think we're capable of. And I always say that like, I am on a mission to achieve my full potential as a human being. And no matter what your potential is, if your potential is to make $100, if your potential is to make $100 million, like me, that's where you should be. If your potential is to make $100, you shouldn't be making 98. You shouldn't be making 99. Like, we should be aiming to express our full potential, because when we're in our own power and we're in our own potential, we actually can really change and transform the world in ways that you could never conceptualize before you start doing the work of stepping into your highest self, if any of that makes sense. Is it pink? Yes, it is. It's very light, so it looks white, but yes, it is pink. So that's the whole point of my channel. I set out the goal to be the hottest, happiest, most successful version of myself in November by my 40th birthday. My 40th birthday is 10 days away, and I have achieved that goal. I have a lot further to go, but I definitely am the hottest, happiest, most successful version of myself that I've ever been in my life. I'm about to be 40. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to do what you all think I'm going to do and freak out. That's Jerry Maguire. That's what I said in my sourdough group chat yesterday. Because Mia was like, are we still allowed to text in here? I'm not going to do what you all think of me. I sent her a Jerry Maguire gift. You're an avocado? Yum. I'll eat you. So anyways, guys, yeah. And so in November, I started setting monthly themes of self-improvement. And so January was getting active again after the holidays, because I was up to like 154 pounds. I'm 138 now. January was locking back. Oh, I have underboob showing. Ha, that's funny. January, this bra is getting too big. January was about locking into more fitness. We went back to the personal trainer in January. And then February was about locking into a little keto diet to cut a few pounds before I went on our first family vacation to Puerto Rico. And then March, we locked into home organization, because your outer world represents your inner world. And it was complete chaos because I'm still under construction. I built all this shit. I'm going to build a lot more shit. So subscribe to the channel if you want to learn how to use tools this summer. And I got about like 30% more to do on this house, but it's the third house that I've got renovated. And then April was mental clarity, because after cleaning up my space, like, I have a chaotic ADHD brain. I got off of the internet, got off my cell phone addiction, got off of my numbing binge eating habits. And that was actually the hardest, most transformational month of one of the most transformational months of my life, if not the most transformational month of my life. And then in May, my soulmate walked through the door and I fell in love, and my May goal was fat loss. So we locked into a keto diet in May. And now in June, I'm trying to lose 5% body fat over 8 weeks, because the ChatGPT told me I could lose between 0.5% to 1% a week. That complete cap. I've been at 29% body fat for like a month. I'm trying to get down to 25% body fat, but I do think it's a matter of tracking my food, locking in my calories. But that's why the theme of June is refresh, recharge, reset, lock back into our actual priorities, reclaim our own energy, stop spreading it too thin, because I haven't had time to put together a meal plan, to track my macros. And that's actually the difference between cutting body fat and not cutting body fat. So I haven't had time to do that. That's bullshit, right? We all have time. It's just about what we're prioritizing, putting our energy to, you know? I'm good, Fireful. How are you? I've kidnapped I'm not going to read that. Hold on, let me catch up on the chat, because I've been on one. You like my eye color? Thank you. My boyfriend tells me they're like emeralds. I swear, if anyone says shake it, Mason. Hey, James, what's up? New hair, liked and sub. Thanks, Parasolo. Thanks, Official Leave It. You're pretty too, I'm sure. If you're not pretty, you've got a pretty soul. Thank you for giving me a compliment. Your house feels upside down, so I'm going to clean and get my life together. I love y'all. Have the best day. That's what I'm doing today. Same concept as sourdough starter with the Polish and the Biga. I got you, Shuriken. I guess that's why they say it's healthier, because it's already like pre-digested in the fermentation process, and you're not just totally like digesting it with your body. You subscribed and liked it 3 times. Thanks, Morris. One thing about being a mom, the house never stays clean. And that's okay. That's okay. I just need it to be in somewhat of an order. Amazing story. Thank you, Official Leebit. No way you're 40, you seem 30. Yeah, never at a loss for words. Has she taken a breath, James? That one's for you. Dis not OF. You look young at 48. Thank you. Guess who's crushed? Asked them out. I'm going to guess you, Bella. Congratulations. There are others who actually deserve hate. What makes you hate this host? So a lot of people who hate themselves get very triggered by me. And I realize that like a past version of me would have been triggered by me too. People who hate themselves are very triggered by people who love themselves, because when they're confronted with love and positivity and negative people, it creates that contrast where their hatred and negativity seems more obvious to them. So people like me make people who are miserable it makes them kind of almost like have a mirror, or like it highlights their own misery and dysfunction. And I have a lot of empathy for that, honestly. It doesn't even give me any pleasure. Like, oh yeah, well, I know you're miserable because you're talking shit on a YouTube channel. Like, it gives me no satisfaction to know that you're miserable. I want everyone to be as happy as me. And trust me, my life was actually complete shit for most of it, for 40 years. And so I know what it's like to have a really shitty life. And I am proof positive, and that's what I'm showing on my channel, is that anybody can pick up the pieces of their life from rock bottom and build it back up. So I have had a bunch of people who have hated me actually turn into fans, because they're like, damn, actually, I'm so mean to everybody because I hate myself. And what I really needed is for someone to just turn the other cheek and be kind. And I'm like, yo, I got 4 cheeks. Shake it. Your birthday's the 16th, Gemini gang. That's awesome. I love you guys. Let's see, maybe age is not an indicator of beauty. Yeah, exactly. Happy early birthday. You seem way younger. Thanks, Nan. Miss you. Hey, Bucket Team. I love your eye color. Thank you. Hey, Dylan Dawn. I'm great. How are you? You feel like you can talk to me about anything? That's amazing, Official. Leave it, because you can. I don't judge, because I've seen some shit and I've done some shit and I've been to some shit. So who am I to judge you guys? I'm grateful of the Lord above my crush asking me out. My family also, you're so pretty. Bella, I'm really happy for you, and thanks for the compliment. Sorry, I'm not really an avocado. Sometimes I just got to open with something really random. Yo, I don't think my avocados are ever going to get ripe. Let's go check them. I used to keep up with working out, but now I'm too lazy for it all. Sometimes you just got to say, fuck it. You're trying to go on vacation with me? Where? Are you paying? What's your opinion on Trump president? I voted for him, but I no longer have any opinions on politics because it's all so fucked up. I voted for Trump, but he's like definitely still corrupt, you know? Elon, I do have an opinion on Elon Musk. Elon Musk is satanic, all right? He's got demonic energy. Donald Trump, he's got to be bad too, but like not as bad as Kamala Harris, right? It's an illusion of choice. Everything's being run from the top down. We actually have no control over the world. The only thing, the only hope is to save yourself. So that's what I'm focusing on. Like, literally, I used to be into watching the news in April during my month of mental clarity. I got off of media. I got off of social media. That shit was rotting me from the inside out. And that's what they want. They want your attention. Yeah, these are getting nice and ripe. I actually could I gotta wait till tomorrow, but it's been like 5 days and I had them in a paper bag for like the first 4. Yeah, no, politics is a scam. It's all an energy harvesting ritual. They want you distracted. They want you in fear so they can control you, but they can't control me because I'm not afraid of anything anymore. So what do I think about Donald Trump? I voted for him so that we could, like, I don't know, afford gasoline and like not have all our kids' dicks be cut off and turned to pussies, but I'm just a girl. But I do have a bachelor's degree in political science and international affairs. So I did study politics in college because I was going to be a politician, which is hilarious. But I got pregnant accidentally when I graduated. Hot girl shit. I always say I partied so hard in 2007 that I got a 16-year-old. Hey. Mainstream media is a military weapon. Yeah, it's just MK Ultra. It's just a mind control thing. I voted for Trump. Your liberal brain's about to crash out. That's okay, Patrick. I can accept that you disagree with me. And it's cool if you accept I disagree with you. No one actually knows anything. That's the thing, guys. When you realize that the wise man only knows he knows nothing, a lot of things become easier to digest. And we shouldn't erode goodwill between fellow men over political opinions because they're always based on bullshit anyway. And that's what they want. They want to see us separated. So I can respect your liberal identity. And whether or not you respect my conservative identity. How do you like that? I was going to say I can respect yours if you respect mine, but I can respect yours regardless of what your choice is, Patrick. Godspeed. You talking facts. Thanks, Spicy. Good seeing you too, Bronx. Hey, my dad's from the Bronx. Did you take Plan B? What's Plan B? I don't even know what that is. Batman, do you remember me? I do remember your name. Yeah. Dang, I wish I could talk to you directly. You can subscribe to me or follow me on Instagram. I'm going to do an Instagram giveaway. My Instagram's in the description. It's Taylor_television. 2 people just disagree. Looks like that will be a good talking point. Yeah, good talking point. But there's really no good talking point in politics because it's all engineered to be divisive and confusing and obscure. It's not real. It's not real. It's a fucking concept to keep you guys imprisoned. Sorry for the weird question. I didn't even read it. The task is to save yourself. That resonates with me, and I bet it does with everybody else, as it's basically the point of life, to survive and thrive by oneself and for oneself. Nothing else matters. It probably resonates with you and a lot lot of other people, it reminds me of a quote that says, the truth goes right from the ear to the heart. And exactly, like I am so free in my own mind, you could put me in prison and I would still be free. And that's an ungovernable person, right? So I'm ungovernable. That's the last thing that they want is more people like me. Like with the COVID, you could have put me in prison for the rest of my life before I did that for me or my family. And that's the danger to the establishment of a person who's truly free in their mind. You know, my day's going great, Gunnar. How's yours? Thanks, Morning Cigar. So are you. You like wine. Nice. We have a wine region on Long Island where I'm from. Why can't people bait for themselves? Real is real, even if you don't believe it. Yeah, the question about Plan B, and that was out of pocket. Hey, Jamie, what's up? Yeah, just like I heard Plan B might not always work. So I was like, there's just like information from hot girls. I'm from India. You're famous now. Thanks, Fact Orbit. So are you. Trump, make America gay again. Build that motherfucking wall. Oh my God, you guys are silly. Batman, I do remember you. Puppy, monkey, baby. Cool, absolutely. Red nose. Red's woke. Why would you say that about Elon? Joey, I don't have the time or the energy to try to make you agree with my opinion about Elon, but trust me. Just trust me on Elon. Let him cook and trust me, he's bad. And I wouldn't even put my energy into figuring out a logical PowerPoint for you about why Elon's bad. I got a human instinct. Elon's bad, you know? Thanks to Rob. Thanks, Tyler. All right, guys, I love you so much. I really am going to go now. I did a quick clean about the kitchen. That was fun. It was real and it was fun and it was real fun. So thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I do go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday, we lock into the focus of the week, which is rest, recharge, reset. The focus of the week based on the theme of the month. The theme of the month is rest, recharge, reset. I'm reclaiming my own energy as I come up to my 40th birthday on June 11th. And the weekly focus is to reorganize myself. I can't focus in this chaos and I haven't given myself enough time to do the things I need to do. So I need to make my list. I need to send out my birthday party invitation. I need to buy underwear. I need to buy a bunch more of this shit from Pacific Somewhere in the right size. Usually I'm a medium large, but now I'm a small medium. So I don't like to shop. So whenever I like something, I get it in multiple sizes. So I got to go online and literally like order a ton of this Pacific Somewhere activewear that I like. I've got to create a meal plan. I've got to get locked into my macros. Y'all need to double tap the screen and like the stream because we're almost up to 300 likes. And if everyone double tap the stream, we could get there. Be a real one. It's free. Come on, help your girl out. But yes, I'm going to make a list. I'm going to lock into all of my stuff. The focus of this week is making a list and knocking off our outstanding tasks that we need to do to get closer to our goals. Bye, Ryan. Thanks, Sherikan, for being here. Yours is June 10th. You're in good company. Almost birthday twins. Thanks, Abdullah later. I like your energy too. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the happy birthday, John. Elon's the GOAT. Hey, Jamie, what's up? Come on, guys, show her some love. Double tap the screen. Thanks, Rob Matta. You like my demeanor. Thank you. Yes, because people like me and you could start We the People again. Yeah, I mean, people who are free in their own mind are ungovernable. That's why the government wants you hypnotized by your cell phone. It wants you hypnotized by social media. It wants you hypnotized by porn. And where we're going, we're not hypnotized by anything. We're fucking hypnotizing our own damn self. You know how much my hypnotist helped me? You know how much rewiring of my own brain that I do on the daily? We're always in a hypnotic state, believe it or not, or we go in and out of states of hypnosis all day. And every single thought we choose to entertain is literally rewiring our brain. And I have rewired my brain to be ungovernable. Follow me, guys. I'll show you how I did it. You're thankful for your life, your family, and my friends. Guys, we had 387 votes on the gratitude poll. That's amazing. Do you guys know how much that can change the entire world? Patrick, yeah, double tap. You won't fucking double tap. The classic, what is it? Reverse psychology. I donate, but I can't. That's okay. Don't even worry. It means so much to me to have your guys' energy and support in the stream. Thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for working on yourself and being in a stream that tries to spread positivity, because if we all do this little by little, I always say it's like the birthday cake candle, right? You only need one candle to light the whole birthday cake. And as each of us heal and come more into our authenticity and our potential and our highest version of ourselves, whatever that might be, even if the highest version of ourselves is still shitty, it's better than being the lowest version of our shitty selves, right? Come on. So we really can improve the entire world one by one as we work on our own lives. Having control of anything outside of you is an illusion anyway. So no matter what you want to achieve in life or what you want to get out of life, it always starts with going inward and working on yourself. And so I've been sharing my whole journey of reinventing my life live for you guys so that you could see a real life person build their life up from rock bottom and make it the life of their dreams. I am building my dream life to inspire and motivate you to do the same thing. I've created my own world and now I live in it. I didn't even take down my goddamn Christmas decorations because they were cute. And I didn't even feel like I needed to use red and green Christmas ornaments because these ones are so much cuter, guys. Make your own rules and then break those. Just don't do what I did and spend your life savings on a bunch of land in the desert. That was honestly crazy. We're still going to buy a new house. We're still going to build a new house. Is it a tank top or a new bra? I think to a lot of people it would be considered a bra, but on Pacific Somewhere, it's styled as a top. So it's a top. I told my ex used to make me feel really bad about my clothes. And I said, people wear clothes like this. And he said, yeah, to the beach. Hey, Anne-Marie, your super chat finally came through. I hope that you didn't. I don't know if your other ones came through to me. I never saw them on the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm so sorry about that, Anne-Marie. Thank you for the love. Girl, you're actually gorgeous. Love the advice. Thank you, Summer. Hey, from the UK. Oh, thank you so much. Tell them I said thank you. Lily, thank you. Caddy Todd, focus to the point, bro. I barely can focus on any point. I have severe ADHD, and this is medicated. Just show kindness and empathy to people. We're all God's children. Yeah, and the first person that it's important to get the habit of showing kindness and empathy to is yourself, right? That was like the first step of all this was being kinder to myself. My self-talk was sick. Like I really try to tell you guys, and I practice it myself, and now I'm just so used to it. But never say anything to yourself that you wouldn't say to your best friend or a young child. Why would your ex complain about you wearing something nice? He was a narcissist and he wanted to destroy my life and my confidence. And he liked to imply that I was a whore, even though he was the one cheating with all these OnlyFans girls and actually cheating. And that's a long story I don't care about anymore. You're grateful for your father, your teachers, and dogs. That's awesome. Those are 3 great things to be grateful for. Salam alaikum. Hi, Morocco. Marhaban. We're so close to 300 likes. Come on. Big C, like the stream. Grateful for life, good health, family. All right, we'll keep naming what we're grateful for. I'm grateful for my dining room table. I had to manifest this thing. I have gratitude lists that say I'm grateful for my beautiful dining room table. You got to be grateful for the things you want even before you have them. I don't know why that is the case, but like, trust me, it just is. I was going to ask that. It didn't go through last time I checked. I hope you didn't get charged for it. If you got charged for it, I got the money. So thank you, Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie, I also have some more shit for you. I sent Anne-Marie a bunch of my clothes that were never going to look good on me no matter how much weight I lost. I sent her this really cute pink sweatsuit. Anne-Marie, I had some other stuff that Neutrogena oil. The oil cleanser that I started using, I think it made my skin break out. I was thinking that like maybe it wouldn't make your skin break out. I was gonna maybe send it to you. I'm grateful for you. You said you have such good content. Thanks, Leo. I'm grateful for another morning. I'm grateful that God is holding my truth through this spiritual fog I'm dealing with. I'm grateful for everyone in my family. Gianna, I've been going through some fog too. And that's actually part of the reason why I'm taking June, just to reconnect with myself. I'm grateful for you being here. Hey, from South Africa. I could use latex gloves. Yeah, I got pink ones. I'm grateful I did a few farts. Nice. Your ex is 100% right. Thank you, Primordial Zero. Primordial Zero is my ex. Guys, make my ex upset. Double tap the screen. We only need 10 more likes to get to 300. Hey, Soul Moon. Hey, John. Soul Moon, John. Double tap the screen. Cow, with all that extra energy you have after your farts, double tap the stream. Hey, Victor, double tap the stream. We're trying to get to 300 likes. Voice of the Village, like the stream. Guys, we have 10 more people to double tap the stream. I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to get to 300 likes. I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to do our 5 more likes and we did it. All right, I'll list 5 more things I'm grateful for. This beautiful bouquet, my first piece of real art that I bought at a gallery in Joshua Tree. Still having my crochet blanket from my great grandmother. Learning how to crochet myself, that's one of my crocheted blankets. The bouquet from my father that he cut with roses from his garden. The Legos that my son loves doing. The art that I was able to afford to get framed. My big ass TV that has a scratch in it for my son playing VR and trying to get away with it. And all of you. Guys, thank you so much for liking the stream up to 300 likes. For your boyfriend, I'm grateful for my boyfriend too. Go to Jesus. He changes your heart and view. Yeah, Jesus is right there, guys. Jesus has helped me so much, praying to Jesus and my angels. I was actually wearing it yesterday. It's so comfy, right, Anne-Marie? I wish it looked good on me, but I'm happier that you have it because I got plenty of sweatpants. I'm good. These are from Brandy Melville. Could you please put on your latex gloves and clean your dishes? If you pay me $100, I'll put latex gloves on and do the dishes. Your son, your dog, your cat. These are awesome things to be grateful for. Thanks, Soul Moon. Thank you, John. Grateful for my boyfriend, Jesus, and family. Guys, we have over 400 people who channeled their gratitude this morning in the stream. I hope that motivated you guys to go out. Have a great day. I'm going to go do the same thing. I'm going to check the UV index. Hopefully it's above 5 because it's fucking freezing out for May. I'm going to put something even sluttier on, if you can believe that. I'm going to put on my little mini skirt. I'm going to throw on my headphones from my ex that I still appreciate. Thank you, Primordial, for the headphones. I love you. Love you, James. And I'm not going to expose you to your new girlfriend, I swear. That's not about to happen to you. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being on my stream. I always, hey, Charmaine, hey, Adorbs, hey, Cheek Boy. I'm having a bad day. Would you do dishes with latex gloves? Did you hear the girl that went fishing? That's funny. Good night. That was a good one. This chick is cool as a fan. Thanks, Keith. Real recognize real. Jesus really helps. I'm so grateful. Okay, guys, as much as I'd love to keep reading these chats, my throat's starting to hurt. I gotta go. I gotta eat. I gotta walk. I gotta move on with the rest of my day. I go live on Monday. We lock into Monday morning motivation, the focus of the week. The theme is rest, recharge, reset. My 40th birthday is coming up. So the focus of this week is making my list and doing all my outstanding tasks that I've let my life take over. On Friday, we're going to meet back up to talk about what went well this week, what was hard this week, and how to accept ourselves with grace when we're doing well, accept ourselves with grace when we're not doing well, and how to just stay committed on the path of diligent work. It doesn't always have to be hard work. The things I've done to fix my life and build my dream life were simple but not easy. And on Friday, we'll meet again to talk about our wins and accept ourselves even with the losses and just be kind and easy on ourselves, right? Because that makes everything, it gives us the space to actually achieve so much more when we're not being too hard on ourselves. So Friday will be a self-acceptance and gratitude for all the hard work we did all week stream. And we will, talk about what went well, what didn't, and what we're going to change for the next week. Saturday, we'll do lifestyle stuff about what I'm doing to rest, reset, recharge. We'll do some sound healing. We'll do some EFT tapping. We'll do breath work, some stretches, whatever you guys want to do, I'll let you vote. And then Sunday, we'll do our Sunday weekly reset stream that we do every week, because a good week doesn't start on Monday. A good week starts on Sunday, and a good day doesn't start in the morning. It starts the night before. You guys got it. Good job. You've been listening. I'm proud of you. Adorbs, slap her back. Grateful for my husband, my marriage, my home, my fur berries, and my parents, of course. I'm grateful for all of you guys. W live streamer. Thank you, Red, for being my mod and for being woke. What happened to the boyfriend? He's doing great. The boyfriend? What happened to the boyfriend? He gave me his fleece. Because I was pulled outside one morning. He gave me his fleece. And it's so cute because instead of having empty baggies of cocaine and nasal spray in the pockets like my ex, let me show you what's in the pockets of my boyfriend's fleece. Anyone go to Planet Fitness? Thank you, John, for being like 315. My new boyfriend has Tootsie Roll wrappers in his pockets because he's pure as a driven snow. Unlike my ex, who was high off the purely driven snow. This smells so good, like my perfume. Oh, no wonder he's always smelling me. I'm a goddess. You're welcome, Adorbs. Slap her back and tell her that was from Taylor Television. With your dominant hand. Make sure if she fucking hears it. If you slap someone, you want to make sure people hear it, you know? There's nothing worse than, like, even when you slap on someone's ass and it doesn't make the sound. I did that. I think I spanked my boyfriend yesterday, and I didn't quite get that. So, you know, you want to get that. Mark, evening Bonnie Lass. Hey, what's up? Cringe as fuck. Absolutely, Ebby. Thank you for noticing. Love you. I'll remember that when I'm at the bank for sure. Tuna time. Thank you. Nice to see you. Yeah, the boyfriend's just at work. You've been sneezing for hours. I'm sorry. Guys, I love you. Charmaine. Yeah, I got your name right. I'm a good reader. I'm grateful for all of you guys. Thank you so much for voting in the poll. My ex sounds like a cool person. Yeah, he was, if you like doing cocaine, he was very fucking cool. He would hang out with you all night. All right, guys, I love you so much. I love you. Yeah, I kind of am. I'm going on my daily walk. We've cut carbs. We're taking a daily walk. I lost like over 15 pounds since November, and I got like 10 more to lose for the summer. We're going down to 25% body fat, and I'm at 29% body fat right now. I'm 10 days away from my 40th birthday. I reinvented my entire life. I'm sharing what I did with you guys to help inspire and motivate you to make your life the best it can possibly be. And on that note, I'm out. I will see you guys on Friday. Have a great Monday and a good week. I'll see you guys on Friday. You're all going to do a great job. I'm excited to see you guys on Friday. Bye.